Hello there, welcome to the live stream. My name is Bullet, Bleeding Bullet. I'm playing some Dark Souls today. I'm in NG plus 4 right now. I still have to take down the Bed of Chaos and Gwyn before it moves into plus 5, but I was also going to get some Dragon Scales as well as a couple of Titanite slabs before I move it on to NG plus. NG plus 5. So we have a little bit more to do here in plus 4. Got the charred ring on, let's go. Okay, I need to pop up my chat. Let me refresh this page that I have. Scroll it over. Come on, scroll over for me there, buddy. There we go. And pop this bad boy out. Hello, Jason. I saw your message, and then it looked like Slick was saying something. Hey, Slick, you say what? It actually sent me the notification? Hey, I'm glad you got it, and I'm glad you're here. Yeah, I don't know. Every website I've ever streamed on has been janky with its notifications, so I'm not 100% surprised to hear that DLive is no different. Jason, you say it has sent a notification to you millions of times? Oh, so Jason's having no issues at all? That's good, because I do a lot of streams over here. So yeah, I'm still just working on this character, getting it to max NG, as well as having all the weapons, yet still, it's the boss weapons I need. I haven't been working on them. I haven't been feeling like doing it. I just want to get to max NG, and then I can get the boss weapons together. Honestly, I should be doing it on the next playthrough, and NG plus 5 is the last one before it's NG plus 6, and NG plus 6 is where it no longer gets difficult anymore. People say NG plus 7 because you have to beat the game 7 times in order to make the game no longer... or to make the game as difficult as it can be, you have to beat it 7 times, therefore people say NG plus 7, but beating the game 7 times is not NG plus 7, it's NG plus 6. Yeah, I died to the Bed of Chaos. My girlfriend was trying to tickle me, and I died. It's like you say we need a full Havel build. I don't think it's possible to fast roll with that. I ain't gonna be walking around all mid-roll or fat rolling. Why do I need that much armor and weaponry? I definitely don't need the shield. And I definitely don't need the torso. If I could skip the torso and the shield, I'd be happy. Yeah, I don't know how many souls I was carrying, but quite a few, and those are gone now, but I'm not really concerned about it. Souls are a thing that I've lost so many of that I don't even feel for them anymore. They just come and go, and I'm like, okay, I had them, now they're gone. Oh well, I'll get them back in no time. I'm not gonna sweat it. Alright, so we need to put on, not this ring, but the Silver Serpent ring, and we need to put on the Symbol of Avarice, get some extra souls for that kill. Okay, and now that that bad boy is dead, we actually need to go back to the Daughter of Chaos, because I need to go into, oh, we got 196,000 souls for that. I need to go into Ash Lake. Who needs fast roll when you can just resist the hit? Because here's the thing, there's a lot of running in Dark Souls, a lot of going from point A to point B. Arguably for me, since I run past so many things in this game, there's more time spent running from point A to point B than there actually is spent fighting things. So therefore, if I'm mid-rolling the whole time, I'm not going to be moving as fast as I could be, and the game's going to take me even longer to get through because I'm traveling so slowly. So why would I want mid-roll? Especially when I'm so accustomed to fast roll, and I'll probably be worse at the game doing mid-rolls. You're the only one that thinks the Bed of Chaos looks like David Jones from... I don't know who David Jones or what POTC is, so I guess I don't think he looks like that because I don't know what that is. Oh, Davy Jones. It's not David. Davy Jones from Pirates of the Caribbean. I figured it out. I was thinking about who he might look like, and I could see what you're talking about, but Bed of Chaos is actually a lady. And its actual form is that weird bug thing you go and kill. The roots that are magically moving around, well, that's just roots. But I can kind of see where you're coming from. Looking like Davy Jones. David. God, David. I've never heard Davy Jones referred to as David. It cracks me up. I'm getting a kick out of that one, no doubt. Oh yay, a large Titanite shard. I totally needs it. Alright, I'm not even going to sweat about this poison, because we're going to be walking through more poison, and then, we're going to be getting to a bonfire shortly after that more poison. Slick say hate this place though, you hate poison. Yeah, I'm just trying to get to Ash Lake here. So I gotta go through it. And I don't have that rusted ring, because I'm pretty sure the rusted ring goes out of your inventory every single time. Maybe I should look into that. Maybe I should get the rusted iron ring once, and then maybe I'll have it forever. Because it would be nice. I have the silver serpent ring on right now. Like, I could take that off for a moment. It's weird that I've mostly been rocking that. Alright, there we go. We're out of the poison. And we can get a twin humanity from the second chest up here. I'm not going to loot the first one because it's like a plank shield. Isn't that what that is on the ground, is the plank shield? This is the twin humanity right here. Yeah. Double invisible wall because this game hates you and everybody who plays it. And you get to the Great Hollow. There'll be a bonfire right up here. I can hear it. Hey, I got 1,000 souls for something. Jason, you hate terrible frames. Well, that's not in the remaster or remaster, however you pronounce it. I don't even know. But yeah, they fixed all the bad iframe things. That's like a prepare to die edition thing. The bad iframes or the bad regular frames, bad frame rate in Blaytown. Your laptop suffered with some places in Dark Souls. Once again, was it Dark Souls Remastered, or was it Dark Souls like Prepare to Die edition? Because Prepare to Die edition, I mean, if it was like the Abyss where you fight Manus at, the frame rate was really bad in the Abyss where you fought Manus, and then it was really bad in Blighttown. Basically, anywhere that there was a lot of lighting changes, like a lot of effects on the lighting, it would be laggy as heck. The frame rate would just get murdered. Oh, I don't know how I did that. I swear to God, I pressed block, like I pressed L2. Or LZ, as it's called on Nintendo Switch, since that's what I'm actually playing on. And it rolled. How wild is that? Oh, I messed up. So for viewers, does it count bleeding too? No, it doesn't count me. It would count me probably if I kept the browser up of the page of people who are watching, but I don't keep that up because that would be another thing my computer would have to be loading while streaming. It's like uploading the stream and also has to be like loading the screen or loading the stream to watch from DLive. And also, keeping that up. I used to keep it up so I would know how many people were watching me at a time, but I just find that to be detrimental to my enjoyment of the stream, knowing how many people are going to watch. It's better off if I just have no clue the whole time, and then I kind of act the same the whole time instead of getting excited and disappointed throughout the stream, depending on what a number says. It's something I stopped doing a long time ago. When you said that a guy that didn't talk at all, it said 3 viewers. It says 2 now. Yeah, I don't know. I do these morning streams and it's not been doing me so good. I mean, I kind of like having the variety because it makes people be able to catch me at different times of the day, but this is the 3rd day in a row where it's been a morning stream. Also, I haven't been scheduling my streams for the past week because I'm just not quite there yet. I mean, I just moved earlier in the week. Oh, I moved 1 week ago. We moved on Monday, so it's been 7 days in this new place. I'm not quite at the, like, comfort and energy level of being able to schedule everything in advance and be, like, up and ready and getting all that going yet. You know, we're still kind of, like, settling in and getting comfortable, and I'm not 100% certain how long it's going to take me to get ready in the morning and stuff like that, you know what I mean? And when exactly I want to wake up, like, because I might want to sleep a lot. So there's just a good variety of factors as to why I haven't been scheduling my streams for the past week. Just like you're saying that I'm pretty optimistic thinking your laptop can run remastered. I don't know, maybe it's optimized better. I don't know that much. Honestly though, I like the Nintendo Switch remaster better because it looks like Prepare to Die Edition did. It looks like the original, but they fixed the frame rates. And all the other remasters on PC, PS4, and Xbox, those were all made by a different team than who made the Nintendo Switch remaster. So those ones actually have quite a few changes to textures and things like that. There's no changes to textures in this remaster, and I actually like that better because they made the bonfires not look all swirly and cool. They made Ponytail A, or maybe it's B, I can't remember which one, but they made it look like it's balding, and that's not a thing in the Switch remaster. And then there's some areas that look grimy. Like I remember thinking Ornstein and Smo's room in the remaster, it looks grimy, which is just weird. Just gonna spit again. I fell too far. I fell back too far and too fast. Shoot, where's the bow? Ow. I was hoping that wouldn't happen, but it did. You know what gets you sad? Dark Souls 3 final boss music? I've never been there. I always give up on that game before I get to the final boss. And then people were like I tried it. I don't know how many playthroughs I've attempted in Dark Souls 3 now, but a good number. At least like 4. And people were like, oh, well, it's because you don't have the DLC, and the DLC is like some of the best parts of the game. And I got the DLC, and I still just... I don't know. I feel like playing Bloodborne before Dark Souls 3 ruined Dark Souls 3 for me. It's kind of the same thing like how playing Dark Souls 1 before playing Dark Souls 2 kind of ruined Dark Souls 2 for me. It took me a long time. I'm pretty sure it took me like 2 years to get into Dark Souls 2. Even though I bought it like as soon as it came out pretty much. It had been out for I think less than a month when I purchased Dark Souls 2. No, I don't remember exactly. Whenever Scholar of the First Sin Edition came out, that's when I got it. Because I remember it being like brand new Scholar of the Sin Edition, and I didn't fully understand what Scholar of the First Sin Edition meant, but I knew it was the newer edition, and I was like, okay, I'll get that. And it was kind of like there was all these things that I loved from Dark Souls 1 that Dark Souls 2 did differently, and that just... it was a little jarring. And that's exactly where I'm at with Dark Souls 3 after playing Bloodborne. It's like, okay, it feels more like Bloodborne than it does feel like Dark Souls 1. Like Bloodborne, DLC is a little bit too punishing. The only complaint I really have about Bloodborne is the open foe mechanic is too damning. You take twice as much damage while using stamina in Bloodborne because that's how their open foe mechanic works in that game. And the open foe mechanic is in every single Dark Souls game. That's the mechanic where you take more damage while dodging or sprinting or jumping. Those type of actions, and then you get hit, you take added damage. In Bloodborne, you take twice as much damage. And that's just... Ow, I'm lucky I'm still alive after that one, honestly. And that's just too much if you ask me. You get to those DLC bosses and you're just getting one shot. It's ridiculous. And then you go and play Bloodborne 3, or Bloodborne 3, Dark Souls 3, and it feels closer to Bloodborne gameplay than it feels to Souls gameplay, but see, okay, I guess I should use the same terminology that I used for Dark Souls 2. Because I didn't say worse when I said Dark Souls 2. I said different. And that's what made it jarring. But for Dark Souls 3, I'm having a very hard time finding upsides. Dark Souls 2, after playing a few times and, you know, Googling things to educate myself about adaptability and agility and, you know, just things like that in Dark Souls 2, and educating myself about where to find, whatever they're called, the branches of yore. Learning about adaptability and the branches of yore were two things that were critical to me starting to enjoy Dark Souls 2. Before that, I didn't enjoy the game at all. And that's basically where I'm at with Dark Souls 3. I don't really enjoy the game at all. But I can't find any upsides like I did with Dark Souls 2 to bring Dark Souls 3 around for me. It just continues, playthrough after playthrough, and the more I learn about it, it just continues to hold up as Bloodborne, but they kind of mixed it with Dark Souls, and it just doesn't work that good, is how I feel about the game. You say, imagine we got a remake, not a remaster one day? I mean, if they changed too much, I'd be a little upset. But I don't think it's going to happen one day. Imagine if we got a Souls PvP game. That's also not going to happen. Where it's just basically like Call of Duty PvP, where you like make a class and then you hop into a lobby. You could have SL15 playlist, SL50 playlist, SL100 playlist. And maybe if you really wanted to go all out, you could have a max level playlist. And then that'd be absurd. I don't think they would do that. And then you would get to pick armor and weapons and allocate your stats depending on which playlist you're in. You could have like different classes. Like in Call of Duty, you have those like classes you get to build. You could have different builds set up like different classes like they do in Call of Duty. Hop in. Okay, so I got my SL15 classes. I got my SL50 classes. I got my SL100 classes. Let's hop in, try to find a lobby. And then I have these different classes that I can pick to in the middle of like a team deathmatch style battle. It'd be nutty. Maybe they could even do last man standing if you really wanted to. Different rounds of last team standing instead of having it be like team deathmatch. If you don't want to deal with respawns and stuff like that, maybe they can't get spawn camping to be done right, you know, like maybe they can never get rid of it. Just make it so you don't spawn then. Have it be last team standing and you have to win like 3 rounds or something like that, you know? To be honest, what you don't like about Dark Souls 2 is one, wave graphics. I mean, it looks good though. It looks better than Dark Souls 1 graphically. So I don't understand why that bugs you. Sound effects? What's so bad about the sound effects? 3 iframes. Well, you can change the iframes by leveling your adaptability, which will increase your agility, and your iframes are tied to your agility. So if you're not educated about adaptability and agility in Dark Souls 2, then yeah, you're gonna have a bad time. Dark Souls 2 was your first Souls game, and then you played Demon Souls. After that, Dark Souls 3, and then Dark Souls 1, and finally Bloodborne. See, I played Dark Souls 1, Dark Souls 2, Bloodborne, Dark Souls 3, Demon Souls, and yeah, that's all of them. So Demon Souls came last for me. I enjoy Demon Souls. It's a little hokey. It feels like playing hokey Dark Souls 1 for me, like not being able to do plunging attacks, and the running animation's not quite as good, and I don't know, it's good. It's a good game. But it's definitely like if Dark Souls 1 could just be Demon Souls 2, you know what I mean? Like it's so close to Demon Souls. Dark Souls 2 and Dark Souls 1 are so different compared to Demon Souls and Dark Souls. Demon Souls and Dark Souls are so similar compared to Dark Souls 1 and Dark Souls 2, or even 3 for that matter. I don't know why I'm going all this way. I'm not supposed to be going all this way. I'm just chatting. I was supposed to be coming down here for dragon scales, and I'm just too busy talking about souls. And I'm just walking to the everlasting dragon. Did I already get both the dragon scales? I think I got both the dragon scales, and I got the one for killing the things. So let's get out of here. I don't need to be down here anymore. There's no more reason for me to be here. I'm literally just running. Say survival like in The Last of Us. I don't know. Survival, is that like the last team standing? Is that what you mean by survival? Because when I think survival in a video game, I'm thinking of like you need to find food and water and sleep to stay alive. So I think you mean last team standing. Say Demon Souls is like demo Dark Souls 1. I mean, I don't like that explanation because that makes it sound like Demon Souls is not a it's not a full-fledged game. When I feel like Demon Souls is definitely a full-fledged game. It might not be the same size as Dark Souls 1, but I mean, when did the PS3 release? I can't remember exactly what year it is, and I bought one for $600 when it first came out. Me and my brother saved up together. It was 2009, so yeah, that's the same year Demon Souls came out. Demon Souls was an early PS3 game, and I wish I knew about it, dude. I loved early PS3 games, and I didn't get Demon Souls. It wasn't even on my radar. It makes me so sad. Came out in February. So, okay, it's not super early. PlayStation 3 came out in September. Wait, what? Oh, that's Japan. Wait, what? How did it come out in February? That's before the PS3 came out. The PS3 came out in September. That's the 9th month of the year. February is only the 2nd. North America, October 6th. PAL. I don't know what PAL stands for. It didn't come out until 2010. Did I miss something? PS3 release date. September 2009. Oh, now I have November 17th, 2006. What? Oh, that's the PlayStation 3 Slim. Okay. So the PS3 actually came out in 2006. I see. So it was not an early PS3 game at all. It came out 3 years after the PS3 had already existed. No wonder it wasn't on my radar. I was probably too soaked up in Call of Duty. I was too soaked up in Call of Duty and Guitar Hero. Alright, so we need to get me some Titanite slabs. We can do that pretty easily, and then we're off to kill Gwyn. Slick, you say early PS3 was good. I made you remember Modern Warfare 1, such a good game. Oh yeah, dude, that was one of the first. I had Call of Duty 3, but we never played any online on that one. Call of Duty 4 is where we started playing online. We being my brother and I. And, I remember when it first started out, we didn't even have separate profiles. We shared a profile on like an online account. And that eventually stopped because my brother hated me playing on his account and not doing as well as he did and lowering his KD. So he made me make my own. And we were sitting there trying to figure out what we should call it. And he suggested, after, there was some back and forth, I think, of like me trying to think of names. And he kind of was seeing the type of names I was trying to think of. And he suggested one that was similar along the lines of what I was trying to come up with. And he's actually the one who suggested I call myself Bleeding Bullet. And I did. And I still do. It's probably like 13 years later. No, it's funny. I remember I used to use AIM. Like AOL Instant Messenger. And I used to go by Bleeding Bullet on there. It was like Bleeding Bullet 56 or something like that. I think it was 56. Jason, you say you still can't beat Demon Souls in the jail place. Still gives you the creeps. It's funny. It's funny how similar that dungeon area in Demon Souls and the Irithyll dungeon feels. Early PS3 was good. Oh, I already read that message. Sleek, you say you want to lose your save again. I don't know exactly what that means. Jason, say you're just not a fan of the sound effects in Dark Souls 2 / the graphics. Not all the graphics, but most of them. I honestly think Dark Souls 2 looks better than Dark Souls 1, so I really don't understand that. And the sound effects, I mean, aren't a lot of them the same as all the other Souls games? That's why I also don't understand that. It's because I'm pretty sure Dark Souls 2 ripped a ton of Dark Souls 1 sound effects. So if you don't like the sound effects in Dark Souls 2, then you probably don't like the sound effects in Dark Souls 1 either, because Dark Souls 2 has got a lot of Dark Souls 1 sound effects in it. It's kind of what I'm thinking. Say Call of Duty Ghosts was a good game. Oh, the best Call of Duty since they started having jetpacks. Actually, I don't know. The Modern Warfare, the recent Modern Warfare is pretty good. That one you could probably say is just as good as Ghosts. But Call of Duty Ghosts was the last good Call of Duty, and then they started making the jetpacks, and now it's finally starting to kind of make a comeback. But I think everybody's kind of moved on from Call of Duty, because for the past 5 years, Call of Duty kind of sucked, you know? Because you had Advanced Warfare, boo, and then you had, like, what was the next one? Infinite Warfare, boo, and then you had Black Ops 4, or was it 3? I can't remember. I can't remember if it was Black Ops 3 or 4, because who cares anymore? Stop making so many Black Ops games. Oh my god, move on to a different type of Call of Duty, would you? Black Ops, in my opinion, has always been overrated. I liked Black Ops 1, but since Black Ops 2, everybody they started pitching tents for it, and I don't like Black Ops 2 at all. That game is, it's a bad Call of Duty game. And then after that one, they had World War II, right? Call of Duty World War II came out after Black Ops. I can't remember if it was 3 or 4, but that one was trash. And then now there's Modern Warfare, which finally it's kind of gotten back to how it used to feel, but still I don't care about Call of Duty anymore. Say why so much hate for Call of Duty? Or why so much hate for Call of Duty Ghosts? My theory is that FaZe Clan shat all over Call of Duty Ghosts because they made quickscoping a lot clunkier in Call of Duty Ghosts. It was really not cool to quickscope in Call of Duty Ghosts anymore. With the way they made it, it was like just it wasn't you couldn't pull off the same stuff you did in the previous Call of Duty games. People probably eventually figured out, but I remember FaZe Clan crapped all over that game. And that's my theory as to why so many people hated on it, is because you had all these big Call of Duty players trashing that game and like refusing to play it and stuff. And, you know, people, monkey see, monkey do, you know? This is literally the only boss I have to fight in order to get that Titanite slab from the DLC. I thought I had to fight Artorias and Calamite both in order to get it, but I literally can just skip Artorias, and I don't have to shoot Calamite out of the sky in order to get it. I can manage to get the treasure chest that holds. I can manage to get the treasure chest that holds the. Oh god dang it! Oh, I'm gonna get poisoned probably. Oh, I dodged it. Got the stun. Oh, I thought that would kill it, but it didn't. All right. God dang it. Come a little closer. Can't see. What you got? Bring it. Dead, punk. Alright, let's go get that Titanite slab. I forgot what I was saying. Oh, people are sheep and everybody was just like, oh, FaZe Clan says Call of Duty Ghosts sucks, so therefore I hate it too. Is basically what happened with that game. You got Call of Duty Modern Warfare from PS Plus, and you loved it. Yeah, like I said, that one's good. Modern Warfare, Call of Duty Modern Warfare is a good one. It feels a lot like the older Call of Duties felt back in the glory days, and I don't know exactly why I care less about it, to be honest. I played it for a little bit there, but I get so fed up with the kill streaks and the explosives in Call of Duty games. That's actually why I loved Warface so much, because Warface is basically Call of Duty, but there's no kill streaks. Everybody has armor that makes them resistant to explosives, so you survive explosives. You're not getting wrecked by claymores and frag grenades the whole time. So it's just killing each other with guns. There's really nothing else that you kill each other with. I mean, you can, like, hurt people with grenades, and you can hurt somebody and then kill them with a grenade, but you're not gonna... Unless you happen to hit somebody who doesn't have explosive resistant armor on, which the more you play Warface, the more and more rare that becomes, because you play with higher and higher level players as you get higher and higher up in level, and eventually 95% of the players are all wearing explosive resistant armor. And then what else did I like in Warface? I'm trying to remember. Oh, okay. Things that Warface doesn't do as good as Call of Duty. The spawns in Warface are definitely worse. Warface is basically Call of Duty, except it's like twice as bad with the spawns, so Team Deathmatch pretty much becomes who can spawn trap each other better, because a lot of the maps only have 2 exits out of the area you spawn, and even though you spawn and you have like invincibility for 3 seconds or something like that, you can't die when you first spawn in. So if somebody's like literally trying to be right in your spawn and shoot you as soon as you appear, it's not going to work out in their favor because you're going to have time to be invincible and shoot back. But typically you spawn in like this back area behind a building or in a building itself, and it'll have like 2 exits to get out of there. 2 lanes, if you will. You know how Call of Duty kind of works with those lanes? There's like 3-lane maps galore. In Warface, a lot of the spawning areas only have 2 lanes to get out, 2 hallways or 2 doors to leave, and if you just have your team camping those 2 different spots, which isn't a lot, that's 2 spots. You got like, I can't remember how many players are on a Warface team, I think it's 8. You got 4 guys to cover 1 door each, you know, 4 guys split up. But okay, 2 teams of 4 guys, and they both have to cover 1 door, both teams. So you have 4 guys per door, and there's even spots on certain maps that I would get into where you could easily watch both. You know, I could pop out on this side of the cover and watch one spawn, or pop out on the other side of cover and watch the other spawn. And spawn camping was just nasty in Warface. So Call of Duty does keep spawn camping down better than Warface did. Also, Warface just doesn't have as good of a connection. Like, it's just significantly laggier. Get behind the rock, Chosen Undead. I didn't make it. Hi. That's why I sent that elevator up. I set the shortcut up just in case something like that happens. Sleeky say, remember when you first catched you were ranting about chain armor sounds in Dark Souls 1? Yeah, it's awful. How could you not shut those off? I still don't wear anything but light armor on my torso because I don't want to listen to the armor clanking. Sleeky say, Artorias is fun. First encounter against Artorias flashbacks. I actually did decent in my DLC, like, the first time I ever went through it. It's not 100% true, because the first time I ever came here, it was like NG +2, and I wasn't all that great at Dark Souls yet. I'd never been to the DLC even, you know? And I beat the game 2 or 3 times. I guess 3 times. I can't remember if it was NG +1 or NG +2, but I came to the DLC, and I couldn't even get past the, Guardian. I didn't know. I had no idea how to fight the Guardian, and it was just wrecking me every single time. Missed me, punks. So you remember being stuck on him for years? Oh, Artorias. Now you're stuck on Manus? Manus is a tough one. He's got like more health than any other boss in this game. So like you say, you're stuck on every enemy on Bloodborne. That dragon was just chilling on that bridge. Oh, Calamite? Yeah. Calamite flies past on the bridge, and then if you run over to the boss area without shooting Calamite down, then you'll just get toasted. But you can find a key which unlocks a door, and you can talk to Go. and Go will shoot down Calamite for you after you had an encounter with Calamite. Which by that, it means you have to go over here. You have to go over where I'm heading right now, and Calamite has to breathe fire at you before Go will shoot Calamite down for you. For most players, that means you have to get killed once, but if you're quick enough, you can get to the safety of the rocks. I ran in like a weird U shape last time. That was the problem with what I did last time. But if I run straight for where those souls are at, this time I have kind of a straight shot. I should get there in time. I ran in a weird U, and I think that's part of the reason why Calamite came flying up as far as they did. Pretty sure it's a he, actually. Okay, see, Calamite's breathing fire from way over there, so I'll be able to hide behind this rock and I'll be safe. But last time, Calamite came flying way closer up before starting to breathe fire, and I think that's because I ran further back by this waterfall by accident. But here's the treasure chest that has the Titanite slab in it right here. Let's get the heck out of here before I get roasted. You love how this game has so many solutions for bosses? Well, that's just how you have to fight Calamite. I mean, you can shoot Calamite out of the sky with a Dragon Slayer Great Bow, but it's way easier to fight Calamite after shooting him down rather than trying to shoot him out of the sky with a bow yourself. Okay, so now we just need to go... We need to go get the Titanite slab from the Stray Demon down in the Undead Asylum. Say not bosses, but problems. Yeah, no, I don't know how anybody ever figured out how to do anything in this game. But I guess that's part of the reason why... It's some of the things I don't even think about. Like, to me, it's all just stuff I know and don't even have to really think about how to do anymore. But it's all, like, super ridiculous stuff. Like, setting up the DLC to get there, there's, like, 3 steps you have to do in the proper order. If you do it out of order, then you can't go there. You have to do it in the right order. And it's the same thing. There's a weapon I haven't got yet, the Pierce Shield. The Pierce Shield, I gotta do some NPC-related stuff, and it just drives me nuts because I never do it. Jason, you say you just beat the last boss of the last ending, Sekiro. Now you only need to get one more skill, and you will have your platinum. Hey, nice, Jason. You're probably much better at Sekiro than I am. I'm butt at Sekiro. Slick saying, heck yeah, dude. You know, I don't even know what made me fall in love with Dark Souls 1. I know it was partly due to the fact that I knew a couple other people who were playing it. Oh, God. And their mentality on the game is, oh, it's super hard, and I haven't beaten it yet, and I've owned this game for months. And I was like, I'm going to be better than my friends at Dark Souls. I just need to play the crap out of it. And then I played the crap out of it, and by the time I beat the game, neither of them even played it anymore, but I didn't even care at that point because I was just so obsessed with the game that I just played it for my own enjoyment. Because that was just part of the reason, was having that kind of friendly competition between my friends. But I've always been a decent fan of medieval fantasy. I like the darker medieval fantasy for sure, like how Dark Souls is, or even something kind of like Lord of the Rings. I'm not into high fantasy. I feel like there's a difference between medieval fantasy and high fantasy. They're very closely related, but like, for instance, the Elder Scrolls world. I don't like the Elder Scrolls world as much because it's all those... I guess, you know, Lord of the Rings kind of has the same thing. It's kind of more high fantasy than it is like this, but it's just kind of seems grittier. But they still have the same thing: the elves with the pointy ears, and all the dwarves and goblins and stuff like that. You know, yeah, that's Lord of the Rings to a T. So I guess saying, I don't know. I think just because those ones, it's like a darker setting. The whole world practically being effed over, but I don't like that as much as I like just medieval fantasy, and there's knights and stuff with dragons, but there's not all the elves and whatnot. It's like you say you didn't beat Gwyn because you couldn't save Solaire. I mean, you could totally fight Gwyn without Solaire. I don't think I've ever saved Solaire and fought Gwyn with him. I've saved Solaire, but I've never... Back in the day when I've saved Solaire, I never knew that the reason you would save him was to fight Gwyn with him. I never have done that. Say Gwyn is pretty easy. I mean, I don't know if he's pretty easy. He's easy if you have great combustion or if you're really good at parrying. Or also, I don't know, you just have to be patient with Gwyn. That's really the thing. Gwyn has a couple attacks. Really a few. Gwyn has like a few attacks that are, you can punish him really easily for doing that and get like 4 swings on him in a row, because Gwyn doesn't have that much poise, so you can kind of stun lock Gwyn. And then if you just have the patience to wait and dodge, wait through and dodge through all of his attacks until he does the ones that you can easily punish, really the only part that becomes difficult at that point is making sure you dodge all of his attacks. And then if you need to heal, you can get him stuck on a rock decently easily. If there weren't those rock pillars in Gwyn's room, or if the room was completely flat on the ground as well, I think Gwyn would be much harder. But because there's the pillars and there's the little like dips in the sand that sometimes you're standing in and he's up on a peak and he swings over you, the fact that sometimes he swings over you, and that's not something that would typically happen in a boss fight, and it would never happen if it was on a flat ground. And then he's got those pillars that you can get him stuck on to heal. And then he's got the punishing attacks. Those 3 things combined is like always the tactic I use. Well, okay, not really the dips in the sand. That's something that happens by luck. Say you just quit the save because you were sad for Solaire. Oh, okay, slick. I see. Say you remember that one time when someone killed Solaire for his pants? I mean, what about his helmet? Kaboom. I haven't even seen Solaire in, like, I don't know how many playthroughs. Okay, how did I not have my shield up for that? Excuse me? Oh, magic? Oh, yeah, that time it counted, though, huh? Oh, I'm gonna get crunched. Oh, wow, I didn't. Okay, we need to not play like crap here. There's a bleed. Yeah, the remaster on Nintendo Switch, that's the one thing they missed on fixing, is the frame rates still get murdered when you make these thick demons bleed. See my frame rate getting murdered every time I make it bleed out? That's something that used to happen before the remaster, and that's something that they did not fix on the Switch version of the remaster. That's the one thing that I would say is a negative component that I've noticed. Everything else I love about the Switch remaster, and I think they did a great job, but they missed that one thing. They did not fix this. Alright, there goes the Stray Demon. Got a Titanite slab. I did it! Nice message. Got 65,000 souls for that. We're going after Gwyn now. I got everything that I want from this playthrough. Let's go after Gwyn. Fun facts, when you first played Dark Souls 2, you didn't know how to change equipment, and you beat 3 bosses with the rusted short sword and your fists. Oh my god. You didn't know how to change equipment? Is that the first one you played, Slick? Yeah, it was. It was the first one you played. You're nuts, dude. Oh my lord. But that's kind of how Dark Souls becomes for people who are new to it. It's like, they make these bad choices, or they're just ill-informed to the point where they're basically doing a challenge run on their first playthrough. Alright, so let's go to... Oh, I actually have to go to the Abyss to get there, because look at this. If we try to go to the Lord Vessel from the Firelink Shrine... If we try to go to the Lord Vessel from the Firelink Shrine, Oh. I can't. And there's even water still. I didn't ring either of the bells. So we gotta do it from the abyss. Oh, you know what? I'm glad I came here, because I never grabbed these humanities. Give me those. Alright. Now let's warp to the abyss. Just like you say, you spent like 2 hours beating the crap out of an armored boy. What was it, like the Dragon Slayer? I know, and then eventually you learn that the Dragon Slayer can just be cheesed. Is that it? No, Dragon Rider. Dragon Rider. You. Warp.
Very well.
Let's go. Alrighty. I can offer some souls to the Lord Vessel. Looking wrinkly. Alright. Let's go take him down. Oh, you want to see what it's like to kill him with combustion? Have you guys ever seen this? Because it's pretty bad. You can cheese the crap out of him with combustion. I have 71 humanities. Not bad at all. Give me 11 of those. Just because. I'm gonna use one to turn human for the same reason. Just because. Humanity restored. It's like, I don't want to use the Man Serpent Greatsword to fight Gwyn. I really need to make my Claymore plus 15. I've been saying that for the past, like, 3 or 4 playthroughs. I've just been using this Man Serpent Greatsword instead. And honestly, I have no complaints about the Man Serpent Greatsword, except for when I'm fighting Gwyn with it. This rolling attack, it must do less poise for some reason. Because if I do that attack, and then I do a regular light swing, just one of these... If I do 2 of those, it does not stun Gwyn. And with Claymore, if I do a rolling attack and then follow it up with a regular swing, it will stun Gwyn. And it doesn't with the Man Serpent Greatsword. It's very strange to me, because I figured they would do the same poise damages with the attacks, because they're the same type of weapon. They're greatswords. There's a point in a Dark Souls 1 playthrough where you don't have many humanities, so online play is out of the question. You like to call that moment humanities depression? Well, I mean, if you... I don't know. That's like early game. You can get to the 4 Kings pretty early, and once you get to the 4 Kings, you can get the Red Eye Orb, and with the Red Eye Orb from PvP play, you essentially have infinite humanities as long as you win. If you don't win, then you don't get any humanities, but if you die as a Red Phantom, it's not like you become undead, you stay human, so you can just use your Red Eye Orb again. So really, in my eyes... As soon as you kill the 4 Kings, as long as you have 10 humanities to give, or do you even have to do that? I think you have to give 10 humanities to get the Red Eye Orb. You have infinite humanities, hypothetically, from there. Oh, I was going to get him with Power Within. Trying to grab me twice. I'm not even using Power Within yet, and look, it's still not so bad. Or not Power Within, it was Combustion. Because you can cheese him with it. Shoot. So you got him behind the pillar, though, and I can kind of heal. He's getting past it, though. Ow. I didn't mean to do that. I was trying to have my shield out. Thank God I don't have Power Within on, or I'd be dead right now. Oh, wow. I thought the freaking pillars would get him. I was getting heal happy. I wasn't being 100% certain that he was stuck on the pillar, and then I was trying to heal. Hey, Justin, welcome to the song. Welcome. I almost said song, but that's because of Slick's message. Welcome to the stream. Good to have you here. I'm about to be in NG +5. Say he Hulk jumped. Yeah, I thought he was going to be stuck behind the pillar because he was right there, and then he did that flying attack, and for a half second he was still stuck on the pillar, so I was like, oh, maybe he won't even get close enough. But I didn't have time to drink the Estus flask. I was dead. Oh, man. But yeah, you can... He does this, Gwyn does this, like, side-to-side dash when you try to use pyromancies against him, and what that is he's actually programmed to, like, perfectly dodge fireballs you throw at him. The timing for fireballs, if you try to throw them at Gwyn, he sidesteps them, like, every single time. I mean, I'm sure you can hit them with them, especially if you throw the fireballs at him without being locked on. Then you could probably really get him with the fireballs. But if you're locked on to him and trying to huck those fireballs at him, he sidesteps them all the time. But with combustion, he tries to sidestep, and with the timing of it, with how fast you can keep using combustion, he eventually... No, he doesn't eventually. With how fast you can keep doing it, he continuously sidesteps. And he never attacks. So you can just keep burning him over and over again with combustion. Whoops. See, like this. See this? Just sidestepping over and over again, but it's too fast. By the time he sidesteps, he already got hit by it. And then he lands, and he lands. You have time to hit him with another one. Oh, I got lucky with that stun. If he's not... Oh, I should have kept it going there. He needs to be not in the middle of an attack. Yeah, see, he had initiated his swing there when I started my combustion. So therefore it didn't get him. Where are my souls at? He's really far away. I'm gonna go for the chug. Okay, I should be able to start roasting him here. Yep. See, combustion is Gwyn made easy. But sometimes he gets some swings on you like that. I almost... Even though it's more time consuming, I'm almost more comfortable trying to take him down with a blade. Because it's just more predictable about what's going to happen. And when I'm going to get hit is more predictable. I should be able to kill him right here. Whew, close one. But we got him. Point down on you, Gwyn. Oh, shoot. There's that Symbol of Avarice. Some added souls for that. You should give me a pretty penny. I guess we'll find out after the playthrough. See, but can we kill Artorias? No, I'm just trying to get to NG. I'm trying to get to max NG as fast as I can with this character. I'll be doing, like, all boss playthroughs. Dude, what's going on with my finger there? Did you see that? How wide the finger looked? But, I'll be getting back to doing, like, all boss playthroughs when I'm in max NG, which is the playthrough after the next one. So this playthrough that I'm moving on to is the last playthrough where I'm just going to be rushing through everything. And then I'll be going back to fighting all the bosses and going to the DLC. I might not fight Gwendolyn and Priscilla every time. Those are like the two bosses that I kind of tend to skip, is Gwendolyn and Priscilla. Say it was a thick finger. It was, dude. It really was. Got 229,000 for taking down Gwyn. Alright, so I always sequence break to get to Anor Londo as fast as possible. I never even have to fight the Bell Gargoyles. I have to fight Quelaag, but that's just so that I can get to Izalith and get to the Bed of Chaos. Because I have to kill the Bed of Chaos to get to Gwyn, and to get to the Bed of Chaos I have to kill Quelaag. Demon on the roof! You love how Dark Souls 3 ending when you lick the fire. It's so weak. The fire looks so weak. I haven't even seen the ending of Dark Souls 3. I've never gotten there. I've gotten, like, pretty much there twice. And the second time I was like, no, we're not going to beat the game yet. I'm going to go to the DLC first. And then I never ended up getting through all the DLC. I was just like, I'll go back to playing Dark Souls 1 now. I mean, when I like Demon Souls, Dark Souls 1, Dark Souls 2, and Bloodborne all more than I like Dark Souls 3, there's really no point in me playing Dark Souls 3. Alright. Got the key. We can get out of this place now. Getting chased. Let's kill these guys in one hit. Good. Got the arrow. That hurt, bro. Not cool. Okay. Let's see if I can still kill this demon before I hit the ground. If I put a magic buff on, I think I definitely would. I'm not 100% certain I will right now, though. Oh yeah, we got it. Dead before I hit the ground. Demon Souls playthrough question mark? I mean, I've done them before and streamed it. The problem is it's a PS3 game, and PS3s are really not compatible with capture cards. The only way I got it to work is through non-HDMI. So I wasn't streaming in high definition because my gameplay wasn't even in high definition for Demon Souls. Because I couldn't get the capture card. I couldn't get the PS3 to allow my capture card to capture the footage unless the footage was not in HD, because PS3s have what's called HDCP. I think it's HDCP. High definition something. I can't remember. But basically, you can't turn that off on PS3. And what that does is it makes it so you cannot record footage. They have it on PS4s and Xboxes as well, but you have the option to shut it off, and the only thing it changes when you shut it off is it doesn't allow you to open things like Netflix or Hulu, you know, things that you could watch TV shows on. I don't know if it allows you to open YouTube either. I've never tried. But it doesn't allow you to use a lot of, like, video streaming services when you shut HDCP off and you allow, and your console starts allowing the footage to be captured by a capture card. On the PS3, you don't have the option to shut it off. It's just always on. So the PS3 is always trying to fight your capture card. Hey, Rick, you're wondering what you missed? Well, I killed the Bed of Chaos, and then I got a couple of Dragon Scales, and then I got a couple of Titanite Slabs, and then I went and killed Gwyn, and now it's NG plus 5. We're at the very beginning of NG plus 5. And I'm just going to be rushing through because I'm trying to get to max NG. Really, I probably should stop and make some boss weapons this playthrough. And if I wanted to be really smart, I would also talk to Sigmire and, oops. I would also talk to Sigmire, and I would get the Pierce Shield this playthrough, because those are the weapons that I still haven't gotten, is the Pierce Shield and all the boss weapons. So I should do that, but I only have until... I have like another 2 hours and 20 minutes at most to live stream. So I was just going to try to rush through a playthrough as fast as I can, but that'll leave me without the weapons that I wanted for NG+. Max NG, I should call it. But I don't know, is it weird that the way my brain works, it doesn't want to kill two birds with one stone for some reason? It would rather just rush through a playthrough and then have to do a whole nother playthrough where I'm collecting the weapons before I'm finally set up for a full-blown playthrough where I allow you guys to pick my weapons. Is it weird that I kind of want to be in max NG to get the rest of my weapons and upgrade them all the way? Because I have most of them all ready to go. The only ones I don't have ready to go, there's some that still need to be upgraded, but that's not a big deal. That's just a matter of, like, I have to buy Twinkling Titanite. I have all my weapons that take Twinkling Titanite. I know those, a lot of those could still be upgraded and need to be upgraded. All the boss weapons are going to need to be upgraded. I don't know if I have enough. I don't know if I have enough Demon Titanite for that, and I definitely should have farmed more when I was way back in NG. But oh well. I have like 100 Demon Titanite, so worst case scenario, I'm going to have to get 40 more somehow. But I guess that's kind of a lot. I don't know. Dark Souls 1 was accidentally doing a level 1 Estus flask. Oh, you never upgraded your Estus when you played Dark Souls 1? It's kind of something you don't realize you could do, probably. As long as you've got a boss souls handy, you think you're good, you know you never pop those. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I got all the boss souls I need. Say pick the weapons. Heck yeah. Yeah, it's gonna happen. I'm not ready for it yet, but I mean, that's why this character has all of these weapons going, and they're all getting to plus 14 or higher. I wonder how many Titanite slabs I have. Oh, you know, let's get past this guy before I check that. But, what was I checking? I was checking something. Now I don't even remember what it was. Oh, how many Titanite slabs I have. I've already used like 15 or something like that, and I'm up to 8. Not bad. The whip is going to be making its debut on DLive. Yeah, I don't think I really have used the whip at all on DLive. That's a nice observation there, Slick. Alright, so we'll be sequence breaking. Kill this guy. Alright, I got one of these dudes after me and the other one's not. So if I accidentally mess up with the first one, then we have another guy to use as backup. Is this guy gonna come here? He's taking forever. Oh. Wouldn't be me if I had it on my first try. Am I at the right pillar? Oh, it needs to be a little higher up than this. Oh, well, not that high. Come a little closer. Seems about right. There we go. Got the death cam initiated. Alright, with the death cam initiated, it's not going to load any new assets into the game. And we're far enough away from the Sen's Fortress door that the gate blocking Sen's Fortress, that asset is not loaded in. However, the collision with the ground has been loaded. So we'll be able to walk along the ground, despite all this stuff that you can see. Look, if I use power within, you can see my character even better. But, despite all of this stuff not being loaded in, nothing like this bridge that goes into Sen's Fortress. See, this is where Sen's Fortress Gate is supposed to be, but it's not loaded in. However, the collision with the ground is loaded in, so we're able to run into Sen's Fortress. Oops. And then I can quit the game. And quitting the game will make everything go back to normal. It's going to get rid of death cam. It's going to have everything load in. But I already got into Sen's Fortress. So therefore, I can continue on. I won't be able to go backwards because the gate is closed behind me. If I go and look. See? Gate's closed behind me, but we're in here because the gate wasn't loaded in when we ran past. Sequence break, mother effer. Okay, I need to catch up on my chat, but I want to feel safe before I do that. Your Max and Shigi guy has more slabs than chunks because we haven't needed to upgrade anything in a while and always grab the slabs. Aha. Yeah, well, I mean, I've got to upgrade a lot of things on this character, so I'm not gonna like ever have chunks. Because I've got a lot of weapons. I don't know exactly how many regular Titanite weapons there are, but there's quite the majority is regular Titanite weapons, and I need a Titanite slab to upgrade every single one to plus 15. So I'm just not completely sweating that, and we'll get there slowly. And get them to plus 14 for now. I'll eventually get them to plus 15. It's like you were going to say, do the skip? Yeah, of course. I know there's also a skip. There's also a skip where you can get past the doors that lead to Gwyn before they're actually open, but I haven't been able to pull that off since Prepare to Die Edition on PC. That was something that was easiest to do on PC because of the timing. You could just press Alt F4 and the game would shut down immediately. And I don't even know how you would get the timing just right on Nintendo Switch. That'd be tough. I'd have to be like, I don't even know, especially because when you try to unplug it, it just goes to the mobile form. You'd have to be like hard shutting it off while in mobile at just the right time. Sit at the bonfire in case I die because it's not super unlikely. And I'd rather not have to go all the way through Sen's Fortress again. I can force myself to have to go through this little section twice and give myself some insurance in case I die that I won't have to go all the way through it all over again. Rick says hashtag speeding bullet. Yeah, trying to go fast as heck. Still no speedrunner though. I don't want to speedrun it. Speedrunning like doesn't seem like an enjoyable experience. I'd rather just, because like if I was speedrunning, I wouldn't be talking to the chat, you know? And that to me is what makes live streaming enjoyable, is being able to talk about things with you guys the whole time. I don't really talk about video games all that much in my life outside of my live streams because I don't have anybody to talk about these things with. I have Violet, and her and I, you know, we can sometimes get into video games and be talking about them. She likes Dead by Daylight, Animal Crossing, probably some other things. So like, I mean, if it's things she's into, then obviously I can have that conversation with her. But there's a lot of video games I play that Violet does not play. Dark Souls and shooters and Super Smash Bros. She plays a little bit of Super Smash Bros, but she's not like trying to play online, you know, because online's just brutal. She's not at that level. Uh-oh. I'm lucky I didn't get smashed right there. I'm actually going to use Power Within on this guy because I want him to die faster. He's not dying fast enough for me. I probably should have switched weapons or something. Oh, he's falling over. For some reason, I thought that was an attack he was trying to prepare. Didn't get him to fall off the edge, but I knew I would. He was way too far away from it. His hand is just not grabbing onto anything. Alright, this guy should be dead before he's back to swinging. Yep, down he goes. Put the symbol of avarice on for added souls. Like how you spent 30 minutes trying to put a stone in Animal Crossing. Well, yeah, it has to be just right in Animal Crossing. If you're trying to decorate your town in Animal Crossing and you don't decorate it just perfectly the way you want it, no matter how tedious the process of getting it just right is, you got to do it. It's Animal Crossing. If it's not just right, then what are you doing? But I guess really my island, it ended up being not just right. But it got to the point where it was never going to be just right. Rick saying GG's. Thank you, man. Thank you. I forgot to say out loud how many souls we got for that, and I don't really remember what it was. It was close to 200,000. I know that much. Sit at this bonfire so I can warp here later. I'll level up my faith. I almost have all my stats to 35 except for resistance. They're all 34, or the only one that's 35 is endurance right now, except for resistance. I haven't leveled resistance like at all. Going down. Alright, back step, and then I can jump right here. Woo! Woo! Scary. Okay, I need to get my health up or I'm gonna get murdered. Just keep on running. Dude, it hurts to see everyone killing the bosses that took you days and minutes, but that Iron Giant was easy, not gonna lie. Well, it makes the Iron Giant. Superman. You ever seen the Iron Giant? I just watched it like earlier this week. Oh no! But, yeah, the Iron Golem, what makes the Iron Golem tough is getting knocked off the edge. It's not getting killed by the Iron Golem itself. Pretty much, you could stand still, get hit by the Iron Golem, drink an Estus Flask, stand still, get hit by the Iron Golem, drink an Estus Flask, stand still. You could do that over and over again. If it wasn't for the edge, you'd get knocked off the edge eventually. I feel like gravity is more of a threat in that boss fight than the boss itself. Say you're currently doing SL 180 PvP with 40 resistance. Where are you doing SL 180 PvP? That's so high for a PvP build. Not today, Gargoyle, not today. Watch that demon on the left pop in. Always cracks me up. It took me forever to get past these Silver Knight Archers, but back when I first played Dark Souls 1, I played on an unpatched version of the game. I didn't have any internet at the time. That was actually one of the reasons I couldn't remember earlier. We had this discussion, and I couldn't really remember good reasons why I originally fell in love with Dark Souls 1. But I know one of the reasons I originally bought it was I knew it was this really good solo offline experience, and I didn't have any internet at the time, so a game like that sounded perfect. And so I got it, but because I didn't have any internet in my game, you know, my system, my PS3 had never played Dark Souls before. I was playing on an unpatched version of the game. And these Silver Knight Archers, before they got patched, the left one could always shoot at you. So like right now, trying to deal with the right one, I would have had the left one shooting at me the entire time. Instead of, they eventually moved the one on the left to where it is now, so that when you get closer to this one on the right, the one that's on the left gets stuck behind a pillar and starts shooting the pillar instead of shooting you. That used to not happen. It used to just be right there parallel with the one on the right, so the whole time you were trying to deal with the one on the left, the one on the right was shooting at you, and the whole time you tried to deal with the one on the right, the one on the left was shooting at you. And it made it 10 times harder. Hey, Dishonor Ninja, welcome to the stream. Been a little while. Good to have you here. You know what I keep forgetting to get in my playthroughs, which makes me a little bit sad? These things over here, whatever they're called. Oh, wow, way too early. That was pathetic. Oh, I'm dead. I hate the spear, guys. Rick say your 180 build is not specifically for PvP, but you get invaded a lot while doing jolly cooperation with a friend while we're streaming. Oh, nice, Rick, nice. That's fun. I don't ever do any co-op with anybody. I should get Violet Dark Souls on PS3, and I could just do a co-op playthrough with her. We both start new characters. Go through entirely together. It's like a $30 investment for a live stream that I'm not entirely sure she's gonna want to do more than once, though. Alright, Sunlight Metals. How to backstab a Black Knight. I mean, they're not that hard to backstab unless you're at something like the, if you go back to the Asylum, there's those Black Knights that are in the narrow corridors. Those are hard to get behind because of that. Rick, you say you don't gank, you literally just take turns fighting while you watch. That's good. I'm glad to hear you don't gank. Don't even do it. Not even once. Just say no to gank. Okay. I've been having a little bit of trouble with Ornstein and Smo in the recent... In the past few playthroughs. Got those iframes just in time. Come at me, son. Come at me. Effort. Oh, I was supposed to stun him. No, Power Within's gonna kill me. That drives me absolutely crazy with this weapon. Why? Why does it do less poise damage than Claymore? Everything I'm used to stunning with Claymore does not stun with this with this Man Serpent Greatsword. I need to make this Claymore plus 15 so I can start using it again. Because I would not have died right there. That MFer would have been stunned, and he would not have hit me. Where's my freaking Claymore? Where's the freaking Claymore at? Let's go make this thing regular plus 15 right now. I'm so sick of this thing being lightning. I'm so sick of this thing being lightning. Let's go right now. Right here. I can't do it because I don't have the very large ember. I don't have the very large ember. I'm upset with myself now. It's the freaking rolling attack. The rolling attack does less poise than the rolling attack of Claymore. And it makes the bosses so much tougher. I'm so used to being able to roll, attack a second time, they're stunned. But that doesn't happen with the Man Serpent Greatsword. I definitely pressed X while I was over this, but I guess not. Not happy, Bob. Not happy. Alright. Bring it on, chumps. I'm mentally prepared now. BS. Ah. Oh, my lord! I'm awful. I'm awful. Ornstein was running against the fog of the door. Yeah, he aggroes to the giants. That's what I've come to learn that he's trying to do. And I don't know if they wrote it out of his AI or if they wrote it into his AI to de-aggro, but he never aggroes them for long. He'll aggro to the giants that are outside the fog wall. And then it seems like he only does it... I've never seen him do it for a prolonged amount of time. He only does it for like half a second. And then he always de-aggros. Alright. F. In a one-shot? Oh my god. I should have just taken the blunt of the force. Right there, it was either get hit by him scooting or get hit by him swinging, and I decided to dodge him scooting, which timed me up perfectly to get hit by him swinging, which one-shot me. Did I even get my souls back that time before I died? I don't think I did. Told you. I've been struggling against Ornstein and Smo recently. I was running through this playthrough like a pro until Ornstein and Smo. Now they're kneading me like dough. Yo. Don't have an afro, but it's about as close as I can get with curly hair. Wavy. I know that last part didn't rhyme. I'm not a rapper, guys. Sorry to break it to you. Oh yeah, I didn't collect my souls. Oh, I did actually. Bro. No. Get out of here. How's that a one-shot? The lightning attack? Are you kidding me? I'm so upset right now. I'm just so upset right now. I'm so upset right now. I am so upset right now. I'm so upset right now. Did you guys hear? I'm really upset right now. How is this going this poorly? Whoops. It's because my build has like no effort put into it. It's literally like all fashion. Yes, apparently this is the fashion I like to have in Souls. I think I look pretty good. The only thing that's not fashion is the grass crest shield and the wolf ring. The wolf ring and the grass crest shield are the two things I have that are not fashion over function. I'll take getting one shot by Smo, but I don't like getting one shot by Ornstein. The fact that he got me with his magic attack in one hit last time, that was a little infuriating. Way too far away, Smo. Alright, beat up Ornstein pretty good there. Made me nervous there for a minute. Alright, down he goes. Just gonna be me and Smo. Bring it on, big boy. Stunned him before he was able to jump into the air. Did you see it? I canceled his jump with the stun. It's glorious. Blocking it. Alright, let's heal. Uh-oh. Okay, that could have gone worse. So could have that. If it broke through my guard, it was awfully close as well. It's a good thing I have this shield upgraded. Knew it. Won't be surprised if he goes for it again. Okay, he didn't. One hit away from a stun on him, get my stamina back. Oh, he backstepped it. And the frames kicked in immediately, so I didn't land that hit. Uh-oh. Woo, that could have been bad. What do we got happening here? Is he going to jump in the air? Okay, no, we're good. Okay, this should stun him this next hit. Apparently it didn't. Or that one! What in the world? Why are my stuns so not predictable? Okay, he's dead. Put on that Silver Serpent ring. And that symbol of avarice. Give me some added souls. Say, but can we backstab Ornstein? No, you cannot backstab Ornstein. Got 257,000 souls for that fight. Those souls outside the boss arena. That was nice from Soft. Well, it was just the fact that when you die in Dark Souls, your souls spawn. Like, your souls drop, I don't know how far. It's like 10 steps back from where you actually were. So, because I walked in there, picked up my souls, and then immediately died, it moved 10 steps back, which was before I even walked into the boss room. Hey, Guinevere. What's shaking? Your peaches? Oh, I wish. If you can't tell, Violet's not here. She's at her parents' house. She might be back by now, actually. Alright, I got the Lord Vessel. So, Sif is next. So let's go to the Undead Parish. You can't use a stun. Look, guys, look, you can't use a stun. You can't use a stun. Yeah, no, for real. No, Slick, I'm not going to hit her this time. Rick, you got a friend of yours, psychotic player in your world on max for him to farm souls. New character. It went much more smoothly for him than the time you had randoms in your NG+5 world. Oh. When I was spawning summons into the NG+5 world. Oh, I should do that on Switch, man. I need to talk about another type of character I'm going to have to rush through all these NGs on. That was fun. I did that in Anne Orlando. Had the SL45 build. I need to get an SL45 build into max NG. That would be fun. You might remember Psychotic Player's name in your YouTube comments. Yeah, no, that name is familiar. I don't really remember the comments themselves, but I recognize the name. It's like saying, "Dang, yeah." No, the comment that everybody leaves in that room, Slick, is try holding with both hands. All right, so I need to purchase the Crest of Artorias. I should probably get this repair box too, because I don't remember the last time I repaired my Man Serpent Greatsword. I actually like landed on that pillar for a second. I was expecting just to roll off the other side immediately, but I actually landed for a split second. Missed, punk. What you gonna do? Same to you. They'll come back and try to get me though. Well, at least maybe these two guys do. I can never remember how it works. Okay, so I don't think the other ones will follow me as far as they need to. I can just turn around and kill it, I guess. Okay, that next one definitely won't follow me all the way over here, and we should still be able to sit at the bonfire. Unless it does end up following me this far because I dilly-daddled. We'll see. Nope, it let me sit. And I didn't mean to get up right away. I was going to repair my equipment. God dang it. Okay, there we go. Everything's prepared. It gets so out of hand when I start doing these you choose the weapon I use playthroughs, and I have all these weapons I need to upgrade. Can we complete Dark Souls in 30 minutes? I don't know. I don't know the any percent with sequence breaks allowed speedrun record, but it would be, I imagine it would be getting to where you place the Lord Vessel as fast as possible. Whichever, I don't know the route to get to that room. I don't know. Probably ringing both the bells is probably the fastest way. You killed Bell Gargoyles, you killed Quelaag, you get back to Firelink Shrine, you jump down into that hole, you go to where you place the Lord Vessel, and then you do the kiln skip, which I pulled the kiln skip off, but only on Prepare to Die edition on PC. I haven't tried doing it. Well, actually, I know I tried it a couple other. I think I tried it on PS4, and I tried it on Dark Souls Remastered on PC, and Dark Souls Remastered on PS4 as well, is what I meant by PS4. But I didn't succeed. I only successfully pulled the kiln skip off on Prepare to Die edition on PC, but I imagine that would be the fastest way to do it. Would be to get down there, kiln skip, kill Gwyn, and you're done. So, maybe Slick, you can complete Dark Souls in 30 minutes, but you would only fight, including the Asylum Demon, you would only fight 4 bosses. Getting chopped up. Getting chopped up, Sif. You gotta do better than that. You're already halfway dead. More than that. Oh, you struggling. Crunch, crunch, man. Oh, wasted my stamina. I might get smacked. Okay, nope. We're good. Alright, Sif has gone limp. Down goes Sif. Alright, we gotta go back to the Firelink Shrine now. Because the 4 Kings are the next boss we're gonna take out. Slick says, oh no, doggo. I made it quick. Alright, I can't say it was painless, but I made it quick regardless. I might as well use a Transient Curse when I'm on the elevator down to the New Londo Ruins. Sit at this bonfire just in case. Oh, we can level up too. Attunement to 35. It makes me realize just how much I played on my character that was like this on PC. Because I had all my stats to 50 except for attunement, or except for resistance. Now I'm like, all my stats are 35 except for resistance. Ah, it hurts, man. The other character is 50. Okay, so I'm gonna need a bow. And then I'm gonna need to use a Transient Curse. Okay. We need the Transient Curse so we can push one ghost out of the way. There's literally one ghost that blocks a doorway, and if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't need the Transient Curse at all, but I need to have the option of swinging and pushing that ghost out of the way. That's what we're doing. It's the ghost in this doorway in the building across this little bridge. Which, by the way, handrails, New Londo? How many people died falling off this little bridge you have here? So you get that ghost out of your way here, and then that's the only one I actually have to have any contact with. All the others I can completely avoid. Hey Gage, welcome to the stream. Always good to have you here. Just rushing through another Dark Souls playthrough. Say, ha, but can you get a 99 luck build? No, this game doesn't have any stupid stats like that. If you're gonna line me up to hate on Dark Souls 3, then I'm gonna hate on Dark Souls 3. Alright, you should aggro after that one. Yep, perfect. Aw. Aw, what? Perfect. Alright, we got the key to the seal. Let's go drain this water. Don't have to deal with the ghost gank house. I can't believe people taught me to use the great bows for that. It's so much easier just to use a regular bow than it is to use the great bow. Rick, say you don't do this part without a bow if you can help it. I don't mind it in NG, but once you're in NG+, yeah, it gets pretty awful going into that ghost gank house. I'm worried about the 4 Kings, man. It's been getting tough. The 4 Kings fight, and it's only going to be tougher. This isn't max NG yet, but it's as close as it can be without actually being it. That Dark Rape was smart. He was running forward before I even hit the ground. Woo. Luck is only in Dark Souls 3. I'm aware. That's why I hated on it. Say which... Oh, God. I forgot the ring, and then you can't change equipment while mid-air. I was going to change it mid-air, but it just lets you. Probably wouldn't have had time to anyway. And I mean, in Dark Souls 2, you could reallocate stats as well, so it's not something that is new in Dark Souls 3. That's been around before Dark Souls 3. It's a shame you can't do it in Dark Souls 1. Hey, Violet! If you didn't hear, you're home. I did not hear, so welcome back. I'm glad you're here. Okay, so yeah, I needed to wear not this wolf ring, but this Covenant of Artorias. Say, ah, yes, bullet shenanigans. I do that type of crap all the time. Let me just jump in there without the ring on. Gage telling me to get tougher. Could go in there tankier into the ghost gank house, but even then, I don't know. It seems like a recipe for disaster. I don't mind doing it with a bow. It's quicker with a bow. It's easier with a bow. Just seems like upsides. If I have the dex to do it, why not? Because when I'm doing pick your weapon playthroughs, I bet I'm gonna be stuck using like Ghost Blade. It's like take down the ghost gank house using Ghost Blade. Pretty much. I don't know if it's the worst dagger, but it might as well be for how difficult it is to acquire. You know what else is fun? I didn't open the shortcut. Oh, you know what else is fun? I don't need to take that shortcut. I can go this way. I forgot I drained the water for a moment. I guess I drained the water so quickly I forgot it happened. Alright, no problems there. Going through here. I kind of want to... I don't know. I don't know if I should use the crest shield or just stick with this grass crest shield. You never said it was new. You were just explaining you can't exactly waste a build. Yeah, it's not like there's... I don't know. The only thing... the equipment would be screwed, but it's not like there's... in Dark Souls 2, there's the... what is it called? Soul Memory. Soul Memory is rough. This was your scheduled bullet fail of the day. Tune in tomorrow. No, man. The freaking Ornstein and Smo ones were all failures, too. Just doing horrible against those. Oh, where are my souls at? I didn't pick my souls back up. That's not good. My chances of being victorious here, I don't feel are high. So the fact I left my souls up there, not great. Heavy leaping attack. Come on. Yes, and I landed it. Perfect. Okay. I don't know if I pressed the wrong button or what, but I thought I hit dodge. I guess not. There goes the souls. I think it was like 200,000. It's not that bad. It's like one boss. I lost one boss worth of souls. Ever had that moment your teacher says, yes, Mr. Bullet, but that's your last name, then you want to say that's not your first name? Well, yeah, that'd be like if I were to legally change my name, would my first name be Bleeding? I wouldn't actually do that, because that'd be absurd, but it's, you know, something that you hypothetically think about. Or it's something you think about in a hypothetical form. What? I guess it would be... I guess it would be Bullet. Or I guess my first name would be Bleeding. It's so absurd. It's just so absurd. Bugs the crap out of me. You can't change your equipment while midair. That'd be so clutch. Aw, man. Lame. Okay. I'm done messing with my armor. Sorry that you guys had to deal with that headache of watching me try to speed through my menus, and I was doing the same thing, like, over and over again. This controller's a little bit louder than my old one. I apologize for all the noises, the controller noises, because even though I have my controller, like, underneath my desk, you can probably still hear it quite loudly. But I suppose I don't need to apologize for that, because that's something that's been a part of my streams, like, since the beginning, and isn't really going to go anywhere. What am I going to do? Sit way super far away from my microphone? Yeah, that's going to work. Okay. I should probably use a magic weapon buff, but I don't have a magic weapon buff. And, oh, Great Combustion will be good. Whoa. Bring it on, King. What you got? I ain't scared of no ghosts. I should heal. Uh-oh. Pushing it. Still was able to get the shield up, though. Next king is here. This one's got to go down now. There it goes. Oh, we need a magic buff. I haven't been getting... Oh my god, I haven't been getting... what's it called? The lightning. I haven't been getting... I haven't been getting... What is it called? Lightning Blade? I haven't been getting Lightning Blade at all. I don't even know if I have one use of Lightning Blade. Okay, that was good. That was good. Got a little added damage. Okay, there's the other king. I think it just showed up. I don't think it's been here for a while. I think it just got here. Okay, shooting a magic projectile at me. Ooh, that hurt. Oh god, don't swing and kill me. Okay, we're good. Had time to dodge. Okay, getting a little cocky there, thinking I won't get hit there. This might kill me. I'm stupid. I'm stupid. Why did I take that? It's like the one attack that does full damage even when you're up close. Alright, we can check. We can check if I have light magic weapon, though. Whatever the heck it's called. Lightning Blade. If I don't have Lightning Blade, I'll probably just use Great Magic Weapon. It's gonna be sad. You guys are funny. Yeah, I don't think I'm ever gonna change my name, guys. I'm fine with having a normal actual name. Okay, so let's check my magic. What do I have? Because I could have, oh, magic weapon. It's not even great magic weapon. But I have Sunlight Blade. I have a use to Sunlight Blade. Okay. Do I have the stats to use it, though? That's the question. Oops. I don't even know if I have a thingy-mabobber. On me. I definitely have one. Yes, Sunlight Talisman. That'll do, cuz that'll do. You ever realize the face, the yellow part, has the sunlight face on it? It's like you just made a clip of me dying? Okay, that's what you want. Alright, so can I use Sunlight Blade? Sweet. Alright, everything's gonna get rocked now. I got Sunlight Blade. It's only the one use. I wish I had more than one, but we can use Power Within. When Power Within runs out, we can use Sunlight Blade, perhaps. Maybe I shouldn't try to do that. Because I don't want to run out of buff, is essentially what I'm trying to avoid. And last time I did fine using Great Combustion, so maybe after that first king, the one I killed with Great Combustion, maybe I could throw on Sunlight Blade. I don't know if I'll have the time to do that. Slick making a bunch of clips, jeez. Say no, the clip is about you laughing about changing your name? Okay. You're just proud that you made me chuckle? No problem. I don't even fully understand the clips. Is it like Twitch where it saves them somewhere? I guess I should be the one who knows. I'm the one who's streaming on DLive. I don't know how much you guys use DLive beyond watching my streams. Don't mind your silence. Left you a meme on your Discord. Hey, thank you for that. There's a link to my Discord in the panels below if anybody else is interested. And if you're not following me already, you really should. I try to live stream every single day. I currently play a lot of Dark Souls, Animal Crossing, and Super Smash Bros. All on Nintendo Switch. It's like you're telling me to ignore the second clip. That was an oopsie. Oh. Yeah, no, I don't even fully understand the clips on DLive, to be honest. I should probably educate myself. Okay, so... Oh, my Pyromancy Flame's not equipped. Okay. So I think I'm going to start off the fight the same way this time. With the Great Combustion. I don't know where this king's going to show up at, though. Okay, well, there it is. Big swing and a miss. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I could have toasted it one more time, but I didn't. Oh, that showed up faster than I was hoping. Not good, not good, not good! Okay. Got through all those magic attack BS's. We hit hard with our swings with the power within paired with the Sunlight Blade that's going on right now. Oh, I always think I can step to the side of that, and I just can't. Oh, I missed the heavy leaping attack. My camera angle right now is nutty. I can hardly see what's going on. The other king's here. This one's dead. Heal, buddy, heal. Crap. Power within's gonna be gone in any second here. I'm gonna try to make sure I utilize it in these last few minutes. Oh, they actually both are gone. Both my buffs. No! I was hoping it would... Why didn't I swing and kill it? Oh, man, I run out of stamina? I was hoping I'd be able to swing and kill it, but I did not. What you got, King? Dead. Okay, we got no buffs, but there's only one king left. Oh, how long has it been here, though? Hopefully it just appeared. One more. Down they go. Alright, let's go place this Lord Vessel. Got 308,000 souls for that. Get my strength to 35. Whoa. I spent the souls. Did it not count it? Oh, it didn't change it right away. In the bottom right, it still showed that my souls were like 300,000. I was like, did I just discover a glitch by leveling up before I actually got the souls, like, counted? Yes. No, I mean, not yes. Yeah, yes to the NPC. No to the question I asked myself out loud. I've honestly never heard of DLive until you mentioned it. You mentioned the site to a friend. He just told you that's Pewd's site. Yeah, and then now he doesn't even do it anymore because he signed some deal with YouTube, and it hurts my soul because I know that's a poor decision. So you heard it from PewDiePie. Oh, and yesterday you noticed how bad was the delay of the YouTube chat. Is it better on DLive? I don't even know. I mean, it depends from each streamer, of course, and how long they take to read your messages, too. Rick, you're saying that the Four Kings give you more souls now than Gwyn? I mean, it's not really inappropriate if you ask me. The Four Kings are harder than Gwyn. Alright, so... I don't know, let's go take out Nito first, just because. We gotta take out the 4 bosses. And then we can kill Gwyn again, but I go to the DLC as well as the, whatever it's called, Ash Lake. And I only have, like, another hour and 15 minutes, so we'll see. We'll see how much I can get done. It should be pretty close to all of it. As long as I don't play poorly, I should be able to complete most of this. If I was doing everything perfectly today, then definitely. But I was struggling against Ornstein Smomos. Died against the Four Kings a few times. So, I'm not perfect. Slick, you gotta go? Alright, see you later, man. Thank you so much for coming to the stream, watching and talking to me. You know I appreciate that. The catacombs. Yeah, no, streaming at DLive in the morning like this, is definitely not the best way to gain new followers, but hey, it's the time that I have to stream today, so it's either I stream at this time of day right now, or I don't stream at all today, and I would like to stream, so here I am. But I've noticed that my streams are always much more successful on DLive when I stream in the afternoon/evening compared to these morning streams. I guess that would be a reason. Oh my lord. Great. I'm glad I didn't sit at the bonfire. And then these 3 skeletons. I've never seen them all attack in unison like that. 3 skeletons all attacking at the exact same moment. They got me trapped in a corner. But just for the past little while, I've been trying to think, do I actually like working morning shifts at my job more than I like working the later shifts? But I think what would be the deciding factor into making me like morning shifts more is that when I stream in the afternoon/evening after work, when I work in the morning, the streams are always more successful than when I stream before work in the morning. This is not the right way. Let's head back to the Four Kings. Didn't sit at the bonfire, and then I got murdered by those ridiculous skeletons because they all did their little torpedo attack in unison and trapped me in a corner. It was like a synchronized diving team, except they didn't have any water. I read recently that synchronized diving is slowly becoming a more and more dangerous sport. Not like deadly by any means, but just because the formations through time have been getting more and more intricate and more difficult to pull off. So getting kicked in the head and stuff like that by a fellow swimmer is more likely than it ever was in the past. Which is just kind of strange to think about, but I suppose it makes sense. They get more and more impressive displays, they get more and more intricate and difficult to pull off successfully, and they start accidentally kicking each other in the head and dropping each other on one another more. What's up, floating head? Don't mind me, I'm gonna be on my way. Alright, Pinwheel. We'll be able to rock Pinwheel. It's gonna be ridiculous. If I use Power Within and Sunlight Blade against Pinwheel, it's gonna be ridiculous. which I think I do want to do it, just because it'll be funny. How fast he'll go. He's not going to stand a chance. Or they, I should say, really. Oops. Oh, they were invisible, but I was still able to hit them. And down goes Pinwheel. I guess I can wear the Symbol of Avarice for some added souls, but it's not going to be that many. Oh, 100,000 is what I got. 102,000. That's actually not as bad as I was expecting. It's not bad at all. Am I still mid-rolling? What? How long have I been mid-rolling for? Is that why I've died against those skeletons? How long have I been mid-rolling for? What? I'm so lost. Humanity for me. Don't mind if I do. It's gonna feel weird trying to do full playthroughs after doing all these rushed through playthroughs that I've been doing. When it actually gets to like doing the full-fledged playthrough, I'm gonna be like, wait, I can't just stream for 3 hours and kill Gwyn? Ow, I wasn't standing where I thought I was. I do that all the time for some reason. Power Within's still going, so I'm gonna heal to keep it from killing me before I get to the next bonfire. Luckily, that weird bone creature behind me didn't kill me while I was drinking Estus in front of the fog wall there. Alright, we'll be able to sit at this bonfire. Gonna hop up. There's gonna be a Black Knight that's gonna be around here somewhere, probably. Oh, no, apparently not. I went so quick that the Black Knight didn't even end up around me. Alright, we'll be a Nito in no time now. Just gotta slip off of this. Drop into that hole. Hey, look, it's Ash Lake. I'll be going there in a little bit later. I haven't even been fighting any phantoms, like, by turning human and fighting the NPC phantoms. Just been rushing. Going. Grabbing nothing but the absolute necessities, except for Demon Titanite. Oh man, I'm probably gonna hate myself for not farming any Demon Titanite. I mean, I did farm it. I farmed like 100 Demon Titanite, but I think I needed 140. So that 40 Demon Titanite in max NG, that is not going to be easy to acquire. Typically grab these Souls of the Heroes. I guess those aren't necessity, but it's right there. I mean, it's right friggin' there. Okay, so now we just need to have... Okay, we'll forget about Sunlight Blade. I don't need Sunlight Blade for this fight. But I need to have a Stora Straight Sword. And I like casting Power Within for this fight too. Just for the Funky Bunch, really. That's why I like having Power Within, is so I can kill each skeleton in just a few swings rather than 6. Where you boys at? Oh, my poke was too early. Oh man, he blocked the last one. Okay, he's dead. Gotta swing in on his buddy here. Now his buddy's dead. Alright, Funky Bunch is down. Just me and Papa. This day of reckoning shall come. Alright, block that. Don't have the best magic resistance with this shield. I should probably be using the regular Crush Shield. Oh, he's trying to get me with the Fanger attack. Not gonna happen. chopping him up good. He's down to less than half his health now. Going in for another magic attack. I'm going to take a swing and shield. I'm lucky that went right over my head. For some reason I thought I had more time than I actually did. Okay, he is doing the magic attack once again. Should be able to finish him off here. Down he goes. Nito ain't nothing without his funky bunch, man. 15,000 souls for the giants that died. Hey, I actually got over this fire. That almost never happens. Whoop. Nice and airborne, and then I sat down. I got 200,000 souls for taking out Nito. I'll be able to level up twice here, so I can get my dex and intelligence to 35. Aw, yeah. Alright, who do we do next? Bed of Chaos, I think. So, let's go to the Firelink Shrine. Yeah, Firelink Shrine's the closest bonfire I got to Bed of Chaos. That's kind of crazy. Then I can kill the Bed of Chaos, warp to Daughter of Chaos, go from the Daughter of Chaos to to Ash Lake, get the 3 or 4 dragon scales down there that I need, and then I can warp to the Undead Parish, kill the Hydra, kill the Crystal Golem, go after Seath, kill the other Crystal Golem on my way there so I get the Broken Pendant. Yeah. Oh, it's all coming together. Rick, you're surprised I'm not bringing up your health? You're trying to get higher stats to use all the weapons early? Well, I mean, I just feel like they've gotten high enough to the point where I can just start leveling them all equally. I guess it would make more sense to crank my health before all the other ones, but I don't know. I was just doing it this way. I probably should have my health maxed out, huh? Or at least to 50. At least to 50, not maxed out. That'd be a bit excessive. But it would make more sense to do health and endurance to 50 before leveling everything else to 50. I don't know. Maybe I'll stop at 35. I don't know. I want to have the ability to use every single weapon. I wonder what the highest strength I need in order to two-hand all the weapons is. Like, or I imagine Smo's hammer. Smo's hammer is the highest strength requirement, if I'm not mistaken, right? I wonder what the two-handed strength requirement is. I'm sure I knew once upon a time, but I've since forgotten. The creakiness of that ladder. Ah, muck. Uh-oh. You missed. Alright. Ain't nobody hitting this. I meant to eat a banana before this live stream, and I forgot to do that. No wonder I'm hungry. I had... What did I eat? Did I eat anything? I don't think I ate anything before I started this stream, and I intended to. I didn't have anything. I was going to have a banana and a bowl of cereal, and then I was like, oh, we're kind of low on milk. Maybe I should save the cereal for my breakfast tomorrow. And then I just ended up not eating anything. Just realized. 58, you think? Your friend's been using that hammer? That's one-handed. You need 58 strength to use it one-handed. But I wonder what the strength requirement is for it two-handed. Oh, isn't it just cut in half, so it would be 29? So I would already have it then, right? Okay, so in my right hand, we have the Pyromancy Flame. In my left hand, I have the Sunlight Talisman. Power Within goes first, and then Sunlight Blade. Quaileg's about to get rocked. You got lemons? I have lemon juice. I changed it to lemon juice. I haven't put together the thing that says that yet, but I'm not doing the lemon slices anymore. I'm taking shots of lemon juice now. It's just quicker easier, cleaner, it's all around better, and it's essentially the same thing in my opinion. I mean, it's a little bit different, but I think I find having to do the lemons to be kind of a pain in the butt and a little bit detrimental on not only my enjoyment of the stream, but just the general smoothness of the stream as well. It kind of throws an axe into everything, having to stop and slice up lemons, you know? Alright. Quaylag's dead. Need to go sit at the Daughter of Chaos bonfire next. Just so I have a place to warp to that's down here. Got 100,000 souls for Quaylag. Just as many souls for Quaylag as we got for Pinwheel. It's kind of disappointing. Alright. So I usually take him out instead of talking to him, because he takes forever to move out of the way. So instead of waiting for him to take forever to move out of the way, I just do this. And honestly, this probably takes just as long, if not longer, but at least it's more exciting, am I right? Alright, here we go. Ceaseless Discharge is up next. It's just a whole lot of running. I don't know. Part of me wants to fight the Ceaseless Discharge as a regular boss, like not use the intended quick kill on him all the time, but it's just, I don't find it to be a very good boss fight. I have fought him regularly on more than one occasion, and it's just like a stupidly frustrating experience. Most of his attacks, you don't get to attack him back, so you just have to sit there and take it and wait. And then I remember there was one that kept like blowing through my shield. I can't really remember. But I remember trying to block it, and it's just like this continuous magic blast that like you block it, you block it, you block it, and then your guard breaks and you start getting hit by it, and you're like, what the heck? But who knows? My memory might be skewed. I can't remember the term for that when your brain kind of just creates a memory that doesn't actually exist. A lot of times it's a factor that or a lot of times it blends two memories together. So you'll have one memory that happened one time and another memory that happened at a different time, and you fuse them together, and your brain's like, that happened at the exact same time. And it didn't. Alright, gotta make sure I don't get hit by this lava splash. As long as you don't sprint the whole way from picking up the gold-hemmed cloaks to sprinting back this way. If you just do a little bit of jogging like I did instead of doing sprinting, then you won't get hit by the splash. Even though I was completely covered in lava, I didn't actually get hit by the hitbox of the attack. Okay. And now we wait. Come here, big boy. Waiting for you. Waiting for you. Come on. What weapon I actually need next? God, I hate the fact that I have to keep taking this thing off. I'm gonna need this weapon for the boss fight after this one. I didn't mean to kick him like that. That was kind of humorous. Kick you off the ledge, Ceaseless Discharge. Alright, there it goes. Dark Mask. Oh, not Dark Mask. Nope. Symbol Avarice, so I get added souls. Gives me an extra 20% on top of the extra 20% that I already get from the Silver Serpent Ring. At least I'm pretty sure it's 20% for both of them. I might be wrong about that. It's hard to remember numbers. Only got 68,000 for the Ceaseless Discharge. That's not so hot. Say, psychotic player told you his friend's jaw hit the floor when he saw him do that strategy with Ceaseless. Yeah. No, I mean, it's great. I'm really happy that exists, because the Ceaseless Discharge fight is pretty freaking lame. Oh. Oh man, double failure. I didn't land on the little slope I was trying to land on, and I didn't get a chance to iframe the fall damage. So you've got the barbed swords, right? No need to turn human here? Yeah, I've got the barbed sword. The only weapons I don't have are boss souls and then the pierce shield, which you get the pierce shield from you get it from Sigmire. Or Sigward, I think he's Sigmire in Dark Souls 1. I can never remember which one is which. But that's the only non-boss weapon that I haven't gotten. I'm not going to sit at this bonfire because I don't want to deal with that thing. This next boss really isn't too bad, so it's not worth me dealing with that thing over it. I'm actually going to switch to the Crest Shield for this fight. This boss does a lot of magic, and I just like to be able to absorb 90% of that damage with this shield. I just got killed by the taint of that demon. I did not get hit by the hammer. No, I got crushed by the taint of that freaking demon is what just happened there. That's what I get for not sitting at the bonfire. Oh, wow. I didn't even sit at the bonfire by Ceaseless. I'm all the way back in Quaylag's domain. Yeesh. Just yeesh. I don't know. I'm not going to be prepared for NG plus or max NG with this character. Like, this character has low stats for being almost to max NG. But that should be part of the fun, right? The worm by the bonfire, he glitched out of the wall for you once and was just floating on the other side of the bonfire? That's awesome. I mean, maybe it's not awesome, but it's kind of funny. I don't know. I find humor in that for some reason. God dang it. I keep royally jacking it up over here. I can't believe I got killed by the Taurus demon still. And the fact that I was not even where his axe hits at all. I was literally underneath of him and I died. Just one shot from the taint of the goddamn Taurus demon. Is it weird that I'm kind of excited for it to be winter in this room because it won't be warm? It's a weird feeling because I've gotten so used to being cold while streaming because the basement I was living in was cold all the freaking time. You'd think a basement would be warm, but no, that basement for some reason is just cold all the time. Doesn't matter if it's summer or winter. In the winter, it's always cold because despite the furnace being down there, there's no thermostat down there, and upstairs is always warmer. So while the thermostat was reading, 68 degrees upstairs, it was only 64 down in the basement. I'd be freezing my butt off down there. And then in the summertime, I don't know why it's cold down there in the summertime. I can't even explain that. You missed. Oh, you wouldn't backstep out of it. Twice. Magic attack, putting the shield up. Oh, apparently I was facing the wrong way. I thought I was looking at the back of the demon. I was not looking at the back of the demon. Another magic attack. I think I need to face that way. Yep, there we go. Alright, got it into a pretty good little loop here for getting it to bleed out. Oh, what? How did it not bleed right there? Alright, just a few more swings, this thing's done. You see his leg way up on the branch? Oh, that thing just broke its ankle, dude. Alright, down goes the Demon Fire Sage. You've You've already been sunburned once because you decided it was a good idea to go fishing right after being in the water. I saw a decent amount of sunburned people walking around the grocery store I work at yesterday. I was like, wow, people are really out there getting a lot of sun already. Guess I can't blame them. I'm the only one. Or I hole up inside way too much. But hey, I walk to work nowadays. So that's like a guaranteed 30 minutes outside every single day that I have to work. So there's that. And it's not like I sit on my butt all the time. I work at a freaking grocery store. I have to like bend and lift all day long. So I don't live an unhealthy lifestyle is what I'm trying to say, despite the amount of sitting on my butt that I like to do at home. Try me, punk. Bring it on. How's that arm feel? A little numb? I can't believe I didn't get the tail there. I was trying. I'm lucky that didn't one-shot me. Hey, shake the screen some more, why don't you, Centipede? Owie, I got burned right in the boin loins. Screen shake demon down. Yeah, I know. Got 137,000 souls. Should be able to level up some more yet again. So yeah, I don't know. I might leave all my stats at 35 except for resistance, and then put my... I might start dumping the rest into vitality and endurance. Because after this, everything is 35 except for resistance, and I could do vitality and endurance a whole bunch. Oops, I didn't actually spend the souls. There we go. Because I should have more health. And I would love more endurance. And I don't need the other stats higher than 35. Rick, say you're trying to use sunscreen more because you fish and bike a lot. Yeah, if you're going to be out there in the sun, I mean, you're going to need it. Man, I really need to get to setting the foam up in this room. I still have it just in this big old stack. And I can, like, hear the echoing going on. I can only imagine the poor voice quality. I mean, it probably sounds decent because my microphone's decent, but I really want to get foam set up in this room so my voice doesn't echo around so much. Sorta would like it to go higher than +6. You want some NG +69 like Lobos? I mean, there was that mod that made it so that it was endless NG. I don't mind that it gets maxed out. I think it's like, I don't know, it's strange. It's kind of a strange decision to make it stop, but at the same time, I feel like when it gets to the point where things start one-shotting you, it's not really fun anymore. You just have to be flawless, you know? Like, imagine you get hit by a regular enemy and you're killed in one hit. Like, you get hit by, like, a skeleton or something. I can only imagine playing it. NG +69, for Pete's sake, dude. Everything must be brutal. Everything must be brutal. And I like a little bit of leniency, I guess. I don't want it to be easy, but I like a little bit of leniency. I don't want to go from thinking I'm okay at full health to being dead instantly. I would like to have a moment to kind of poop myself, if you will, and then manage to get my stuff together and heal. Those clutch moments, you know? You don't really get clutch feeling moments when you just have to dodge everything perfectly or else you die. Dang, I'm already at this bed of chaos. I feel like I was just here. It's because I was just here earlier this live stream. And I've only been streaming for, when did I start today? Like, was it almost 10? I think it was almost 10 when I started, wasn't it? So that was only 2 hours ago? I don't know if, it might have been 3. I think it was only 2 though. Just started rushing through this game. I've never done playthroughs this quickly. I'm not even gonna fight her. It'd be interesting having the Bed of Chaos dead and her still alive. That's not something I've ever done before. So you don't have to just think about it. You still remember your SL1 NG plus character, Doggos. Yeah, trying to run past those dogs in the DLC on my way to Calamite when you're level 1, and it's I don't know if I ever made it to max NG, but I made it to like NG plus 5, I think, before I stopped doing those. People didn't seem interested anymore. I had done like so many of those that I guess it was just too much of the same old, and I probably what I needed to do was just take a break from it for a while and then come back. But that was probably on Prepare to Die edition. I had a lot that I did before the remaster ever came out. Woo! Okay, chance of death is high after I break this. Alright, we're good. Ooh, that was close. I barely made that. Whoa. Close ones. Alright, what you got, Bed of Chaos? Perfect, perfect. Okay, let's not get brushed off by these arms by moving up too quickly. Now the only thing we can get killed by is Fire Tempest, so fingers crossed that there's no Fire Tempest. Down goes the Bed of Chaos. Whoa. That airborneness. Alright, now we warp to the Daughter of Chaos. We need to go to Ash Lake now. Where you can say, well, GG. Thank you. No, that was smoothly done. I wonder if that's faster than what speedrunners use. Because you know how speedrunners do the quit loading and they use the bow on top of it? So I wonder if what I just did is actually faster than all of that, having to shoot it with a bow and quit your game and load back in and drop back through the fog wall, all that jazz. I wonder if what I just did is actually quicker. It's got to be close. If it's not quicker, it's got to be close. I hate the fact that you can't warp to the Blighttown bonfire. It'd be so helpful if you could warp to the Blighttown bonfire. Ah. frustrating. And this is why I never even consider mid-rolling, is because I just have to do too much running in this game, man. Dark over here. Almost got myself crushed, but it didn't happen. You missed, punk. Are you going to Ulasil after Seath? Yeah, I'm going to Ulasil after Seath, but I'm only going to be fighting the Sanctuary Guardian, because that's the only boss that I need to fight in order to get the slab. And that's the whole reason I'm going there, is to get the slab. I don't think I'm going to fight Gwyn again. I don't know, maybe I should. I kind of just want to have all my weapons ready to go, though. Like, I feel like instead of pushing this to max NG and then setting up my weapons in max NG, I think I just want to do it before I get there, so I don't have to do a whole playthrough again. So I'm probably not gonna be fighting Gwyn before the end of this stream, because I'm gonna be trying to. Oh, you know what I don't have though? I don't have the stupid Pierce Shield. So I guess, you know what, I could do them all except for the Pierce Shield. The Pierce Shield could be something that I do in max NG. I'm gonna have to remember to do it though. It's not something I typically do. I can't remember exactly the order you have to go. I think, if I remember correctly, Sigmire shows up in Blight Town after you help him in Anor Londo. And that's when he gives you the Pierce Shield, is when you help him in Blight Town. Alright, so you get a there's 2 dragon scales on the ground here, and then you get a dragon scale for killing the Hydra that's in Ash Lake. And actually, recently, I've been getting two dragon scales for killing this Hydra, so it's actually 4 dragon scales in general, or in total, which is pretty nice. Ooh. This is a bad spot I just landed in. Now I guess we can go lower, so it's not so bad. Okay, yeah, that's not so bad. Should probably jump right here. Whee! Big drop. Okay, should probably drop over here. And then right here. Right here. You like how I've never bothered to remember how to actually get down here with the ladder? I always just jump through the roots nowadays. I mean, I used to take the time to walk around and try to find the ladder, but it's too much trouble. I never seem to find it with ease. I've never, like, memorized where I need to go in order to easily access the ladders. So I've always just jumped through like a madman, and it's actually made me decent at platforming through this area. Rick, you've got some stuff to do. Alright, see you later, man. Thank you so much for coming around to the stream and talking with me. I like hanging out with you guys, and people like you coming in here and hanging out with me is exactly why I enjoy streaming. So I appreciate that. I'll see you later. Okay, there's a Titanite chunk I can grab down here. Oh, well, I missed it. Oh well, not the end of the world. It's just a Titanite chunk. Move, you fool. Isn't that right where the door is? Oh, that's not the door. Oh, that was close. Why is there so many of these guys down here? I thought there was only like one. Where's the door? There it is. Okay. I always forget that there's these fog balls. Hey, Zarbo, the geek, say dragon scale and the hollow log on the beach, too. Oh, I didn't get that one earlier. And you know what else I didn't do? I didn't grab the freaking dragon scale that's in Blight Town this playthrough. I forgot that one last playthrough, the one in the hollow log. Ah, dang. So there's 3 you can pick up as well as fighting the Hydra. And I'm mad at myself that I've been missing that one, because I don't have that many dragon scales, I don't think. I've got 24. I don't know how many I need to upgrade all the dragon weapons. I think I've already spent some, but probably not many. I guess we could use Sunlight Blade to help me wreck this thing. I typically equipped a bow as well. Even though it doesn't really matter that much. But the bow, I mean, I can get some petty damage in. I appreciate you reminding me about the existence of this, oh god, of this dragon scale in the log, though. It's helpful. Cause yeah, I've been forgetting to grab that one, which that hurts my soul, and I wish I didn't forget that one so much. I can't see anything. And I didn't get a single swing off. Oh, and that just took Sunlight Blade off because I switched to the bow. I'm stupid. Ow. Well, I tried getting my shield up, but it didn't do me any good. Got a swing off of him. Off while it was pulling its head back up, though. It's gonna spit some water. God dang it. Ugh. I'm playing atrociously against this thing right now. Spitting water. Wow, and it actually got me? I thought I was far enough away for sure. I think I ran away too fast. It's just gonna spit water at me again from this distance. Yeah, there, it's going for it. Come on, how'd that not hit that thing in the face? It's right there, just hit it! Okay, made it lose a head. Oh, I missed. Oh, I missed again. Oh. Doing horrible with my free aiming. I have a lot of fun shooting a bow free aim. It's like totally an unnecessary thing to do. And probably makes me less proficient with the bow because I'm trying to free aim. But I have fun. Isn't that what is important at the end of the day? It's hard to hit these faces with them, though, the way they move around so much. Alright, managed to block it that time. Camera's going crazy, but what else is new when you're fighting this thing? Ah. See, the camera goes crazy and I end up facing the wrong way because of it. Ouch. I'm surprised I haven't taken that one head out, the one I filled with arrows. Come on, what you got? What you got? God dang it. At least I actually got it that time. I swear, I'm just gonna stand up here and shoot arrows at the thing until this thing's dead. What in the world? I was locked on and then it, like, unlocked because my camera was so off. Alright, there we go. So do I always get 2 dragon scales for this thing? I guess I always get 2 dragon scales for this thing. Nice. So we'll be up to, what, 29 after this? And then I can grab that one from Blighttown and I can be up to 30? I can't remember what weapons there are that take all of the dragon scales. Drake Sword's gonna take dragon scales. I don't know if they take 9 each, it would be my guess. Dragon Greatsword probably as well, but I already have that to +3. I don't remember everything. I don't know. I obviously still have plenty that needs to be upgraded, though. I don't think I should push it into max NG yet. I think I should finish all my weapons in this playthrough. Maybe I should just finish acquiring them all in this playthrough, except for the Pierce Shield. I can get all the boss souls in this boss soul weapons this playthrough, and then maybe once I actually do have it NG plus, I can get my max NG. I can get myself acquainted with max NG as well as do everything I need to do in order to get all my weapons upgraded, and I can get the Pierce Shield as well. Do it like that. I don't know. I'm not going to do that on stream, though. It's going to be a boring process of me looking through my inventory and Google searching things. Alright, so I actually want to go back to Daughter of Chaos because there is a dragon scale I forgot to grab that's in Blighttown. And then we're going to go get yet another dragon scale because we have to go set up the DLC so I can get a Titanite slab from there. Hooray, more running. This has got to be one of my least favorite sections of the game to run through, is going from Quelaag's domain back to Blighttown. Or I guess really saying from Daughter of Chaos back to Blighttown. I don't know. It's just, there's nothing interesting. Well, I guess, I don't know. It's interesting, but I've just seen it a bajillion times, so it's not interesting anymore. But like, and you got this huge empty boss room I gotta run through. I get sick of doing this run, so I'm upset with myself that I didn't grab that dragon scale when I was running past here the first time, because now I have to run past here a second time, and it's like, I just did this, wasting my own time, you know? I'm running around with 400,000 souls. I'll probably spend some of those to level up. I think I can only level up once with that many souls. Trying to level vitality and endurance up to 50, and then all my other stats that are currently at 35 I'll start putting to 50 once my vitality and strength are there, or vitality and endurance. Strength's going to become the first stat that I put above 50. I'm gonna get my strength to 58 or 59, I can't remember, one of the two, so I can one-hand Smo's hammer, but that's gonna be eventually. And then once I have my strength to the point where I can one-hand Smo's hammer, I'll start dumping it all into endurance, because then I can fast roll with heavier equipment. The more endurance you have, the more equip load you have, no matter what. I don't think it ever stops giving you more equip load until 99, of course, when you can't have it go up any higher. Alright, there's a dragon scale there. We're off to the Darkroot Basin now. Gotta take down a Hydra as well as kill a Crystal Golem. So let's warp to the Undead Parish as the closest bonfire we got. Oh man. Gonna be going to my parents' house this afternoon. They live on a lake house, so should be nice. The weather seems nice out. I'll see about leveling up. Yeah, I can only do it once. Sure, I'll get my vitality up for now. I still have that bow. Cool. You missed me. Oh, you missed me again, son. What you gonna do? Second one wasn't even close. Well, almost got me with that one, though. I was surprised. I thought for a moment I was going to get hit by it, but I didn't. It was right at my feet, though. Right at my heels that lightning landed. I've gotten so haphazard about going down these cliffs. I used to so carefully wind up and down them And I was like, no, I'll just jump. Oh, I fell too far. God dang it. God dang it! I'm trying to be like, oh, look how good I am at going down these cliffs, and then I fall and kill myself. And it's literally because I was like an inch off. Did you see it? I like landed there, but I didn't quite actually land. I slid. And right when I saw that happening, I should have quit load. I probably would have had the time to pull it off. Oh, I hate myself. God dang it. Not happy. Not happy about that one bit. All this running I gotta do. I'm trying to save myself a little bit of running, and then I just end up dying and have to do it all over again. I've accomplished too much in too short of time in this stream. That's what's happening here. I'm getting sick of just rushing through everything and not stopping to enjoy or smell the roses, if you will, along the way, you know? I'm just like, alright, we're doing this, so we can get that, and then after that's done, I'm going off to do this, and I'm not stopping. I'm not doing anything extra. You know, I'm basically in, like, speedrun mentality, and speedrun mentality is not fun. Did I not grab those souls? I thought I heard the noise and everything. I pressed X as I was running past them, but apparently I didn't actually grab my souls up. It's like 192,000 chilling on the ground, and I'm too lazy to turn around and go back and get them. Something's wrong with me, guys. Cool, Hydra took out one of the golems for me. Golems are getting a little too close for comfort, not gonna lie. Cool, got the one. Took out the other one for me too. Very nice. Aw. Oh, there goes Sunlight Blade. Sunlight Blade is rather short-lived. I need to get more uses of that. I had 10 on my previous character that I had set up like this on PC. I had 10 uses of Sunlight Blade. Oh, that actually cut the head off? Didn't even seem like that arrow was going to land. Okay, this thing needs to stop mashing its head into the ground where I can't attack it. There we go. That's a little bit better. Okay, we got nothing but that janky head left. Oh no, there's two of them left. I'm wrong. Oh, I just shot off one of them though. Is that the janky head? I don't think it is. We'll see though, I guess. Yeah, that's the janky head. Oh, I actually shot it while it was in motion. There it goes. Alright. Now we just gotta go deal with that crystal golem. $28,000 souls for killing that thing, and the dragon scale, which are just both the benefits of killing that thing. The only reason I even bothered to kill it was for the get into the DLC, but I'll take the dragon scale and some souls on top of it. So we should have 31 of those now, right? Yep, 31 dragon scales. That's a decent amount. I can be happy with that amount. Alright, we gotta quit the game and load back in order to get this golem to show up. Alright, Gollum has noticed me. I don't think I can shoot him from here. Can't tell if it's just because I missed. Oh, there we hit him. Okay, that's enough of that. It's just, I think that's the most fun I have playing Dark Souls these days, is free aiming the bow to attack enemies. Oh my god, lucky stun. I just get a kick out of it for some reason. It's a fun challenge for me in a day and age where I don't feel super challenged by this game anymore. And it's dead. Yes. Alright, great. Saved dusk. Get a homeward bone back up to the Undead Parish just so I'm at a bonfire. And then we need to warp to Anor Londo, and we're headed after Seath. I know why I'm feeling so burnt out on this as well, because I was doing all of this like last night. Like, this is the second playthrough within 12 hours. Yeah, I went to sleep last night around this time, and I was playing Dark Souls pretty much up until the point I went to sleep. So it's been 12 hours, and I've rushed through 2 playthroughs of Dark Souls. I'm about sick of this mentality of just going. But we only have a few things left to do. I gotta take out Seath. I have to get the slab from the DLC. I have to get the slab from the Asylum Demon. And then that's gonna be it for the stream. And then I can slow my roll in-game. And I can just try to get my weapons together. And we'll be moving on to Max NG after I have my boss weapons. Out the way, punk. You're gonna have to deal with those crystal golem or crystal hollows. Crystal hollows are the worst. I don't know why they're the worst. They just are. Actually, I don't think they're the worst. The skeletons in the catacombs, to me, are the worst. And then the ghosts. I don't like the ghosts in Anor Londo, or the New Londo ruins, either. Those are atrocious enemies to deal with. Got buffed hollows coming after me now. Is there one more buffed hollow? Yeah, I was about to say. He's coming running in here, and I just got this crystal golem's attention. Ow! I can't see the hollow. Okay, we're good. He's being a doofus. So we'll just run past now. We got the broken pendant, so the portal to the DLC is set up now. I'm actually going to cast Power Within just to cause damage to myself, because we need to die in the near future. And I would rather have less health, so that my chances of getting cursed are less. Because I ain't trying to get cursed. That's the last thing I want. Get parried, fool. What you thinking? Oh, 1,300 damage. Oh, it's because I got power within on. I was wondering. I was like, why is that damage so impressive? Without a buff, but I am using a buff. It's the body buff. Alright, we're gonna lose 60,000 souls, but I just got like 30,000 from those 2 enemies I killed. Oh no, I didn't get that at all from those 2 enemies I killed. I don't care that we're losing the 60,000 souls is what I'm saying. Oh my god, am I gonna get cursed? Oh my god, no. That was so close. That was so close, dude. Oh my god. Oh, I don't think I have a stone on me. I might have one of those curse stones, but I don't know. I don't know if I do. Alright. Gotta get this gate unlocked. Let's go get the key. You missed. I don't even think that guy swung the second one. I don't think he even swung. We're gonna have to fight some of those nasty squiggly ladies, unless we just quit load. Honestly, quit loading would probably be faster than fighting them, but we can one-shot them with lightning blade, or sunlight blade, so it's not too bad. Pack of them. I think I should even thin out before I try to climb the ladder. Oh, only the sprinting attack was one-shotting them. Interesting. I thought the sprint... Oh no, it's the rolling attack that does less damage. It's not the sprinting attack. I was about to say, I thought the sprinting attack was the weakest attack in my arsenal of swings. Come on, pull the lever for the iframes. Thank you. Scary there for a moment. Alright, now the awful music is off, thank goodness, because I can't stand the way that sound is. Okay, no more sunlight blades. Gone. Ow. These 2 guys giving me a little bit of trouble after losing my buff. And the fact that there's 2 of them. And I only have to get hit twice to be dead. Alright, now it's just the one. This will be easy. Oh, I can't parry his neck. I was like, I'll just parry his attack. And then he attacked me with his... He like, bit me, essentially. Can't parry getting bit. Alright, there's the... giant door key. I'll use a homeward bone so I don't have to go walking all the way back up that staircase. We just warp up there. That's exactly what I'm gonna do. And here we are. I've been working on this character for so long. It feels like... I'm pretty sure it's been like a month. Maybe not. But I don't know. Having a character this fully fleshed out is a time-consuming endeavor, that's for sure. Between collecting all the weapons and then, even worse, getting all of the Titanite that you need to equip all the weapons. Not equip all the weapons. To have them upgraded, because I could have all the weapons, I could have the stats to use all the weapons, but having all of the weapons actually be upgraded and, like, deadly, that's a whole nother thing. That's like, more time-consuming than the rest of this. Collecting all those Titanite chunks, getting these dragon scales and demon Titanite. Pain in the butt. Twinkling Titanite is the only one I can purchase to get my weapons upgraded to +5. Like, well, okay, equivalent of plus 15 is what I should say, not plus 5. That sounds very misleading. But to get all my weapons to equivalent of plus 15, Twinkling Titanite's the only one where I can just purchase it. So thank God for the Twinkling Titanite weapons. Because I wish I could just purchase it with souls for the rest. Farming souls is easy. Farming Titanite, much more difficult. It's a pain in the butt. That arrow landed behind me surprisingly close. Ooh, with Sunlight Blade, we're gonna wreck Seath. I can't believe I haven't been using Sunlight Blade in all these playthroughs so far. I just kind of forgot I had it. Honestly, I've forgotten its existence entirely. Because that's something that I would have been grabbing on each one of these playthroughs, is taking down Gwendolyn to get more uses of Sunlight Blade in each playthrough. But that'll give me a reason to kill Gwendolyn in the future. Rather than just killing him for the entertainment of it, because it's really not that entertaining of a fight. But if I have something to gain from it, I'll be more than happy to go there. Ooh, that was close. Almost crunched me. Alright, and you can slip. I think before I like slipped right over here and I was fine. Yeah. Oh, apparently not. I swear to God, I did that earlier today, or maybe it was yesterday. I swear to God, I did that yesterday, and I was fine. It must have been a different spot. Oh, that's frustrating. I know. Slip into my death like that, no good. I just want to see how fast I'm gonna murder Seath. Using Sunlight Blade, and I'm gonna have Power Within cast. My boy's gonna get dropped. Or I will, twice on my way there. You've got to be kidding me. I got like stuck against the rock or something. I think I got stuck against the crystal golem itself. This is just embarrassing. Luckily, there's like nobody here to even witness it. I'm gonna look at it just to crush myself. Past 3 days have been rough. Yeah, there's one. This is one person. Who knows, that could be me, because I just went and checked it. See, like, to me at that point, I might as well just go. I was gonna finish up this stream, but I mean, I only have a few minutes left, and I don't know. Nobody's here anyway, so there's really no point. Brutal. Yeah, no, I did it to myself. Alright. See you later. I'd plug, but nobody's gonna hear it, so.